Join guest designer Debbie Bulford for this exciting polymer clay accessories DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of projects, including pen tops, charms, badges, buttons, and how to create the animal print look. This DVD is ideal for all levels and great to have some fun with the kids. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday and this is the morning show. My name is Rebecca Redican and today I am joined by the absolutely fabulous Alison Tarry.
Hello.
Good morning.
Fancy seeing us at this time of the morning.
I know. Well, just before the break I said last night that I'm working 9 till 5. Don't worry, I'm not only here till 1. You're fine. How are you, love?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
What have you got for us today?
Loved the kits. Oh, they were phenomenal. Absolutely loved them. Got a right eclectic mix for one, and I've got a whole suite of jewellery for a kit that I don't normally do because I normally do bits. So yeah, I've had great fun with these.
You've got your hubby on standby to buy some of these, haven't you?
Yes. Hope you got the sound up, John.
We are joined by Alison all day until 1 o'clock. If you do have any messages for her or you want to text her in, any questions that you might have, feel free to do so. You can text us. 60777 is the text number. Start your text with the word JM Studio. Alternatively, just head over to JewelleryMaker.com and you can send us a message on there if you wish. I have got so many treats to fit in for you. Loads of cabs. Have you seen all of these? This is more cabs than a cab shop. 2,400 carats worth of cabs for you today. That is fantastic. Take a look at this as well, please. The quality of this duo I'm going to be doing for you this afternoon. Under £25 for both. Look at your face.
They're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Aren't they exceptional?
I know.
The quality on these lengthy strands is absolutely palpable, isn't it?
And you can't see there, but every single one of those stones giving you shiller and colour.
Every single one.
Cannot see it.
So beautiful. I've then got your challenge coming up as well, which you've picked out yourself. Sort of. Why did you pick this one, Alison?
I felt awful because I haven't got a ring in any of my kits.
I know, yeah.
I let you down.
Yeah.
So sorry.
I'm not annoyed.
In there somewhere,
I'm
and
sure
a few other
you
bits and pieces.
absolutely will. This is going to come up as Alison's lovely challenge. But before all of that, I have got an early bird super special for you. I know instantly that as soon as you see what I've got for you, there are going to be people running to the phone because I personally have never been able to bring you one of these before, and I'm so excited to today. Get ready, take a breath. It's a bead scoop that I have got for the early bird special. If you're not sure exactly what that is, well, take a little look for me at what I have here as an example. A bead scoop is a selection of beautiful, genuine gemstones and organics. All of these ones that you will be getting are going to be in a colour palette of the pinks and the purples. There are some blues in here. Think of the cooler end of the colour spectrum, if you will. That's what we are going to be bringing to you in this bead scoop. Now, you won't get the exact same as me. You may well be getting a beautiful selection of organics. You might be getting loads and loads of gemstones. All I can promise you is that you'll be getting a whole bag stuffed to the brim of beautiful gemstones within the pink and purple colour palette. Look at the size of this one. You've got some rose quartz that I can see here. I've got loads of pearls. Pearls are pretty much every colour that you could think of in this circuit. Purples, pinks. I've got maroon pearls in here as well. Oh my goodness, look at this amethyst. How stunning is this? You know that I absolutely love amethyst. I especially love it when you have this beautiful colour graduation naturally throughout it. This you can tell instantly is a natural gemstone because you've got that beautiful amount running through there. You will be getting 580 carats worth of these genuine gemstones, and this is just to give you an idea of how far they will go. People absolutely love bead scoops, don't they?
Oh, they do. But they're so useful. You can do all sorts with them. They're brilliant. And there's so many times you think, oh, I just need one gemstone to put as a feature point, or I just need to accent that. And it's perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. Or you can make a fantastic bracelet with all sorts on it and make a really good charm bracelet with bits of everything. That's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I love with them as well the fact that you can sometimes get in there gemstones that maybe you haven't actually purchased yourself before, and you can actually find a new love for a gemstone that perhaps you haven't bought in the past.
Absolutely, and a shape.
Yes.
Because some people, they like their rounds or their whatever, don't often use a square or a triangular shape or an odd shape, and they use it and they're like, oh, I quite like this.
Yep. It really does open up your imagination, it really does. But guess what, I'm not even stopping there. This isn't just a bead scoop. This is coming with a findings pack as well. It was a little bit like that. This isn't just a bead scoop. This is a JewelleryMaker bead scoop. I have got a findings pack for you here. Let me run you through a couple of these pieces. You've got these beautiful head pins. This is one of our newest collections. These are the beautiful head pins which are kind of flower, four-leaf clover. How would you describe them? Butterfly?
I've got butterfly, flowery. Yeah, they can be versatile. Depends what you put it with. Depends what. I've used them as flower centres and they look great. But like you say, you could use them as butterflies or leaves. They're great. They're so versatile.
And they've got a bit of an Art Deco feel about them, I think. In the
they're that sort of stylised, very stylised design. It's lovely.
I love when we do our findings packs like this because we could just give you a normal selection of head pins, and we have actually, we've got some in here which are perfect for, you know, your everyday designs, but then we've put thought into it and we've given you a little bit of quirk, a little bit of a design feature to save you a job in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you are getting absolutely loads in here. All of the head pins, you've got your cord ends as well in here, you've got our toggle clasp. Let me show you one of these. I don't think I've seen this. 118 pieces within this. Now, there's already loads and loads of you have got your hands on this, and there's lots of you on the phone. Now, we know already that for this high quality, beautiful findings pack, the price is £9.95. We know that already. That's the price for all of these goodies. It's an extremely competitive price, and you're going to be getting lots of different details and quirks for you to work with. But then, you've also got your bead scoop. So what price should we be expecting? Not that. Buy the findings pack, get the bead scoop for free. It's £9.95 for the whole kit and caboodle today. Had a text in. Morning, Becky and Alison. Good morning. The bead scoop looks awesome. Purple is my favourite colour. Looking forward to today's show. Much love. Oh, thank you very much, Melanie, you little love. It's a gorgeous. Purple's my favourite colour as well, actually. Oh, you've got a bit of the perks going on.
I've gone purple today, yeah.
Stunning. Absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, there's so many of you coming in for this. Congratulations to everyone. I know, buy the findings pack at £9.95. And that truly, Alison, you'll know, for a findings pack like this, that truly is a really, really competitive price point, isn't it? Just for the kit alone, just for the findings alone.
Well, you can pay like a £5 for half a dozen head pins and, you know, in certain shops and things like that. So if you bought all the bits and if you went to, you know, your well-known craft store on the high street, you'd pay a lot more than that just for the findings.
Absolutely.
Because they sell them all individually. So you're buying those, and the bead scoops are, well, they go whenever they're on. The bead scoops just disappear because they're so useful to have. I love the bead scoops. Absolutely love them. And that's really nice because it's tonal.
It's beautiful.
That looks beautiful,
tonal,
yeah.
isn't it? So you know you're going to work these.
You could go mad and use that entire bead scoop on one set of jewellery. Yeah. And just have one complete set of jewellery, and it's cost you £9.95.
That is an absolutely astonishing price. I need to let you know I've got way over 200 of these gone, which means you need to get in quick if you want this. We rarely have bead scoops on anyway. Like I say, it's the first time I've brought it to you ever before. With the findings pack, though, you're actually getting the ever so loved, the much adored bead scoop for free. Think. Zero, no pennies, no. It is so wonderful for you to get your hands on. Loads of multi-buyers. Hello everybody, good morning all. Brisk outside today, better to stay in, to be honest. Brisk.
It was beautiful on the way down.
Yeah.
I was driving down thinking, oh, it's pitch black leaving home, here we go, you know, it's winter's coming. And as I was driving down, it was slowly getting lighter. There was a low mist lying on the ground, and it just goes back, graduating in the greys through to the white, going through. Oh, it's lovely. And then the sun was coming up with the oranges. Loved it.
Oh, Alison, you should write a book. Oh, wasn't that descriptive? I felt like I was there.
People say to me, where do you get inspiration? I just look around. I really do. Driving down through the middle of England and, well, not much of Wales, but through the middle of England, and it's just beautiful. You've just got to look. I mean, those greys, perfect for one of the kits we had today. Absolutely, just reminded me of the kit. Yeah. I do, as a photographer as well, I kind of see things through a frame, and I do with the jewellery as well. I'll look at something and go, oh, wouldn't that make a fantastic jewellery? You know, when you're sat in traffic at night and you've got all the red lights ahead of you, what a fantastic ruby necklace that would make.
Would anyone else like to get into Alison's brain just for a moment? Do you have a favourite view, Alison?
Oh, lots.
Do you?
I do. I love early mornings and late nights. I love the sunrise and the sunset. The quality of light is phenomenal and the colour ranges are beautiful. I love mornings and nights.
My favourite view is on the M53.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I love it. When I'm driving down the M53, there's this one bit, you get to like the top of a kind of hill, and I always go, this is so sad, why am I sharing this? I always go, like that out loud, like I'm taking a mental photo.
Oh, I suppose top of the Frealt Hill then, going towards Snowdonia, because you can see all of Snowdonia.
That's gorgeous, isn't it? I have got so many of these going, I can't even tell you. Loads and loads gone. I'm getting close to half my stock gone on this completely. Let's recap quickly. You're going to be getting around 580 carats worth in the beautiful mixed bead scoop, hitting those purple, pinks and blue tones. You're then getting the findings pack, which by itself is normally £9.95, but today you're getting the whole kit and caboodle for just that one price, £9.95. I'm going to move on though because it is going so quickly. Please do get yourself on the phone and do not hesitate to check out those baskets on goodies like this. I love these pearls. I've got some of the #1 organics at the moment in the fashion world and here at JewelleryMaker for you, and these are so delicate. Pearls are an interesting organic because they are just so beautifully classic, yet still with a twist of timelessness. I think it's really wonderful that we're able to add beautiful colourings to certain organics to give you just a really unique appeal. Now these are described as light grey. I'm putting my neck on the line now and saying they're silver. They are beautiful. They almost look like they've been dipped in 925, don't they?
Absolutely beautiful. Perfect with that bead scoop as well.
Oh,
with
wow.
the pinks and the lilacs. Absolutely beautiful.
Bead Scoop's coming up the bottom of the screen.
Delicate little pearls. Gorgeous.
They are so delicate, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're really gentle, and one thing you do have to note about them is the smoothness of these. The smooth. No dimples, there's no lines, there's not heavy crevices within here. There is that beautiful smoothness just spanning around, and as we know with pearls, that's one of the things that really heightens up the price point of pearls, because it's Mother Nature creating these, and very rarely does she work in such a uniformed fashion. But she has with these, and that is making them a really special purchase.
Oh yeah.
What would you do with these if you were to create something with these? Because it's an unusual size for pearls.
It is, but I have to say, and it's not me, there's a lady in the Sunday Experience today, and she's got a 4-strand bracelet on. They mustn't have it on in there. there's a 4-strand, and that would be beautiful with it. Just those into 4 strands as a bracelet, and then maybe a choker if you've got 2 lots to match.
That would be
very simple, very classy. With small pearls, I do tend to use more of them, if you see what I mean. I wouldn't just do one single strand, I'd do multiple strands.
To make it really bold and effective.
Yeah.
If you are new to us and perhaps you've never bought pearls from us before, one thing I always like to point out is I'll just put them up to my neckline. Now this is with them touching at the back, and this for me is the perfect length for a necklace. Now how much would you usually expect to pay for a genuine pearl necklace for me?
3
if
figures.
You're going, say that again?
3 figures.
You could do, couldn't you? Easily. From big, high-end, well-known stores, you could easily pay that. This is JewelleryMaker though, and we bring you the absolute best price we possibly can. And when it's such a popular collection such as this, the phone lines are about to go even crazier because they're yours today at just £6.
For 2 strands?
No.
Oh no, it's because you've got it double. Sorry, it's because you've got it double. I keep thinking that's 2 strands because it's just so long. Sorry. I just keep looking over and thinking, oh, you've got 2 strands there. Sorry, I was going to say.
Let's move on. No, you're getting one whole strand of this. Perfect for the length of a necklace. Not half a strand, a whole strand, which is better. Double half is what you meant. You get 2 half strands is what Alison meant. You can see that number going down as we speak. It's a beautiful, delicate silver tone to these, and they are so wonderfully smooth. And also it's important to note that pearls are sticking around for the foreseeable future. I know that they've been absolutely massive this year. I'm sure you've seen them on the high streets and the catwalks. They've just blown up in popularity, and it's set to continue. For autumn, winter, you'll notice that in the shops recently there's been lots of beautiful fabrics that have got this pearlescent tone to them. There's lots of faux furs out there now. There's silky like camis that you'll be seeing that have almost got this pearlescent nature to its pop.
Perfect for the coming festive season. Those are absolutely perfect.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's set to continue as well actually for 2015. I'm sure a lot of you have kept your eye on New York Fashion Week, which was a month or so ago. We've just had the Paris Fashion Week as well, and we have seen every 2 or 3 catwalk shows women strewn in pearls. All of these models are just layers and layers and layers of pearls. And New York Fashion Week and the Paris Fashion Week, of course, is to give you the up-and-coming fashion for spring, summer next year. So already we know it's going to be continuing on through popularity. There's lots and lots of you with it in your baskets. If you are brand new to us and perhaps you're not sure, if you've got it in your basket, it's kind of a bit like a wish list. Just saying that you like it, not that it's definitely yours. Do check out the baskets because it's only £2.95 for the whole day. It's not like other websites whereby every time you check out you have to pay a new price point. At £2.95 lasts you until midnight tonight. Doesn't matter if you only buy this one strand or you buy everything you see. You can check out as many times as you like, but that's the only way of securing that it's definitely yours when you check out. So just make sure you do that for me because I don't like it when people miss out. It's not very nice, is it? I've got 129 left for you, which sounds like a lot, but it's not when you see the amount of people on the phone. £6.95 for your light grey cultured pearls. Pearls? You're not buying pearl today, you're buying pearls. So 4x5, these ones are absolutely beautiful, delicate silver. All yours today are just £6.95. Now, shimmying over to your challenge now. What do you think of these?
You see, that's why I thought 2 strands, because I had one of those in my hand.
Alison, we've moved on.
Sorry.
What do you think of your challenge strands?
I love them, but I love Labradorite. I love anything with a mystic property in it. Mystic?
And why
Optical.
is it? Why is it that you love them so much?
Well, I don't think you can ever fake it.
No.
It says genuine, but I love things that have got that, ooh, look, it changes sort of thing. You know, as a kid I loved kaleidoscopes.
Yeah.
You know, it's that you don't get bored with it because it's not just one colour. The same with cabochons. I love the ones with all the markings on. I love things that you can look and there's that little bit more to look at.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean, which is why actually this will be perfect for a ring.
A ring? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Well, no, I didn't think you would have.
No,
I just thought I'd casually pop it in there for you. Labradorite's an interesting one. It has this beautiful shiller underneath the surface, which we call labradorescence, and essentially this is just created by the makeup of the gemstone. It's the way Mother Nature works. It's mainly to do with the axis points within the gemstone. So in a topaz, you'd have 2 axes crossing over, and they would cross over at a perfect cross point in the centre, whereas labradorite is slightly off kilter, which means that when the light enters the gemstone it almost gets trapped and it can't escape. So I always think of it like a skimming stone but with light, because as the light enters in a topaz it hits in the middle, but with a labradorite, because this axis is slightly off, when the light enters it can't escape. It kind of skims across the surface and all these beautiful fibrous points inside, and that's what that beautiful labradorescence is. It's the light fighting to get out of the gemstone and into your eye, which is why you get all these beautiful blues and pinks. Did you see that pink there? Golden tones as well. So you've got the rondelles here. On your rondelles it's 85 carats worth, and there is a graduation within this from around 5x3 to 9x3 mil. I've then got these huge coins which just scream ring to me. They are so beautiful. 90 carats worth we have on here. Just take a look at the quality of this glass and you know, layers I suppose within the cameras, which means that little blasts of colour can be blotted out and then it comes through your screen, which of course minimises it slightly more. So the fact I'm even able to find any labradorescence on this goes to show you the quality you'll actually be getting at home. 90 carats on this one from 7 to 14 mil. So let's take a look at these two together, shall we? You've got those beautiful coins and then those plain rondelles, both strands with the graduation. I like graduation personally on strands because I think it makes them really versatile. You can do bold statement or delicate and gentle if you wish.
Definitely, definitely.
Both strands today in your Labradorite duo. For this quality, your price you're gonna adore. Both of them today. Just £11.95. The quality you've got here is the type you should be expecting for a £9.95 strand each, not £11.95 for both. What have you got ideas-wise for both of these together, Alison?
Well, funnily enough, I thought I'd make a ring.
Okay, all right, good.
Does that sound okay?
You don't have to think out the box, you, Alison.
and I've got an idea of making a nice chunky wirework bangle with the stones in it, sort of interlaced in it. So, and then we'll see what else I have time for. Some earrings. Sorry, to go with it. Yeah.
I cannot wait to see those.
Kit.
We'll be having a little look at Alison's challenge later on in the show, so do get your hands on them now whilst you can. That's working out £5.97 a strand. And don't forget for me, if we were to bring you a singular strand, the lowest price we can go to is £6.95. So even if these were £6.95 strands, which they're not, even if they were, you're still going to be saving yourself a couple of quid there, aren't you? £11.95 for both of them. And even better, you get another little insight into the world of Alison Tarry's mind when we have a look at the challenge. £11.95 for both on your Labradorite duo. Treat yourself to it whilst you can. Do check out your baskets, lovely ladies and gentlemen, for me. Lots and lots of you coming in for this. It is one of your favourite gemstones, so of course it's always going to be popular. I had Fleur on a couple of weeks ago, and Fleur is one of our newest guest designers, and she does a lot of commissions for kind of role play, battlement, fantasy. And she says that whenever she gives people the option for one of her commission pieces of what gemstones they would like, say in their headwear pieces or their robes, they 90% of the time go for Labradorite because it has that beautiful magical feel to it.
It is. You know, you think elves, you think fantasy, you think mystical places, you think magic, because one minute it's got blue in it, the next minute it's got gold in it, the next minute it's this beautiful misty grey waiting, hiding whatever colours behind it. It's beautiful.
You've made me think of the colour misty grey like a ninja now. The misty grey hides and then jumps out. Oh my goodness. Oh, JewelleryMaker personifying colours. You've got £11.95 on this. Congratulations, Kent, Greater Manchester, Devon, Herefordshire, Greater London, Lancashire, Yorkshire, Sussex, Essex, East Sussex. Loads and loads of you coming in for this. I can't even mention you all, but thank you everyone for joining me this morning. It's £11.95 for you on this beautiful duo. Oh my goodness, I forgot to give you any heads up about this, and I completely should have. Brand spanking new strands, plural, but also the thing that's so special about this is they're not only brand new strands that you've not seen before, for me anyway, this is a brand new gemstone colouring. I'm so excited to show you this. Oh, Melanie, are you still watching? The one lady you messaged in before. You are going to be in love with these. Oh, which ones are we doing? Okay. I have got beautiful selection of your coloured tiger's eye. Look at one of the Sunday Experience ladies has chosen this one. The Sunday Experience are in, they're squirreling away. Look at them working hard. They've been given one of these. This is your pink tiger's eye. Do you want a really close look at one of them? Let's have a really close look just to get a feeling of that stunning chatoyancy. Isn't that flash made even more impressive with that pink tone, Alison?
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen the coloured tiger's eye quite like that before.
No.
That's amazing.
Isn't it?
Now you see, I'd put that with the pink pearls as well. The silver pearls. Sorry, I've gone pink. Something's happening to me. I've gone pink today. The silver pearls. That's beautiful. All with black.
Why with black? Just to make them pop?
Just get the colour pop. Very deco.
I absolutely adore this gemstone strand. In Roman times, it used to be worn as a talisman. It used to be worn to give people going into battle strength. But actually, nearing the end of kind of the Roman age, as it were, they started to give tiger's eye to couples who were going through difficult times, who needed a little bit of strength to help their relationships. And I actually quite like the idea of that, especially with this delicate pink tone. It makes you think of love, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it ties in beautifully. Lots and lots of you coming in for this. I know brand spanking new. And you have got 3 brand new strands. I have got your 8mm, I have got your 6mm, and I've got your 4mm perfect rounds with these. Isn't it lovely to have the same gemstone in the same colour in 3 different sizes? Perfect.
Absolutely perfect. I started off with three-stranded gemstones. I think that was one of my first ones, and it was in a blue. Graduated sizes, made a really statement bib. Nothing easy for me first place. A really big bib necklace, but the graduating those 3 sizes together are absolutely perfect.
Spectacular.
Fantastic. Yeah, you can do so much with those sizes.
It is a really great size combination.
Yeah.
But also the colour itself.
But I can't get over that colour.
No.
I've not seen tiger's eye before.
It's really unique burst of colour. I love the fact that with this as well, even though it is coloured, you're still getting that chatoyancy burst underneath it.
Oh, you've lost none of the tiger's eye?
Oh no, none
of that.
all.
You look at there, you can see it. incredibly through, you know, even on the screen. Absolutely brilliant.
What do you think of that price point, lovely lady? £17.85.
Wow. That's... I can remember when coloured tiger's eye used to be that much for one strand. I'm sure it did.
What do you think about what's happening on screen?
Are you joking?
This should not happen, okay, at all. When we get given brand spanking new strands, we generally are not allowed to price slash them. Generally, we are not. It's a brand new strand. We need to bring it to you at the price it should be. However, lovely, lovely Dion has managed to get all 3 of these brand new strands together, and that means that we're able to price slash these. Don't worry, everyone pays the same. I know there's absolutely loads of you who've already bought this at £17.85. This is a price you can't get used to at all, because originally, and when you see them in the future together, they will be equating to £17.85. But for you today, for all you lovely, bright, bushy-tailed, early morning people, we're bringing to them at just £14.95. And look at the wonderment of these. Loads of multi-buyers. Congratulations to all of you getting your hands on this. Pink tiger's eye. You've got the 4mm, the 6mm and the 8mm on here. Every single one of them still bursting with that life and enjoyment that we would expect from your stunning flashing tiger's eye.
I'd say, because that's a perfect bundle for a starter as well. It's absolutely fantastic for those of us who've got stashes and want to add to it, or have got a specific piece in mind. But if you're just starting off, those 3 sizes and that colour you can't go wrong with.
You really can't.
You really can't, no. That is fantastic. You can make rings out of it, bracelets out of it, necklaces out of it, earrings out of it, headpieces out of it.
And the lovely thing is, no matter what you make out of it, because the colour's the same, the gemstone's the same, the shape's the same, you're going to have a beautiful symmetry to your pieces, even with all the different sizes.
Yeah, absolutely. It ties it in beautifully. Absolutely beautifully.
It's fab, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can't believe we're price slashing this. We should not be, but we are for you today to say good morning. It's Sunday. Don't put the roast on yet, it's too early. Sit here and enjoy. 3 brand spanking new strands. Your price point today is a crazy good £14.95. Congratulations to everybody. And do not forget, these strands have been given to a lovely lady in the Sunday experience. So you get to have a little nosy later on, probably about 20 to 1, to see exactly what that lovely lady has created with these. All 3 strands, brand spanking new. And it's just £14.95. Loads of you coming in. Congratulations for you. Oh, I love these. I can't wait. Now, these actually would go fabulously with your kit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's quite a bit in it.
Wow. You've got loads in here. I'm sorry, my mouth dropped because I did not realise you were given these strands specifically. This is our challenge. If you do still want some of those, there's a few left, but you'll have to be quick. This is Subtle Romance. What a beautiful name, Anne. It is. You've created some semi-subtle pieces, all wearable, but quite eye-catching actually, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
I have got for you 3 beautiful strands, a finest pack, and loads of your essentials here. So let's start off, shall we, with your essentials. You've got your threading pack. For anyone who is new, I'll really quickly run through what we've got here. Your monofilament, which is lots and lots of very, very thin wires coated. You've then got your elastic, does what it says on the tin, super strong, super stretchy. And you've got your monofilament, which I always think is like a clear fishing wire. Really, really strong, great for beady beads and threading. Absolutely fantastic pack there. Essentials for you all. I've then got your wire and a lovely selection of gauged wire. Can I give you a heads up? A little bit of like insider info. On Thursday, because I normally do Designer Inspiration Show, on Thursday we have got a Wirework show. Great Wirework, cannot wait. There is no wire. We have got wire in 2 kits and no more wire. We can't get our hands on any wire at the moment. We really, really can't. We've put an order in, but It's crazy. So genuinely, if you see any wire today, which you will be, jump on it, because otherwise you're gonna miss out. I have got 3 lots of that wonderful wire for you here now. I've got your copper in the 1 mil, beautifully structural. I've got your 0.8, which is such a versatile gauge, findings, etc. And then I have my favourite one, my weaving wire, your 0.25, and this is 15 metres. We've given you an extra 5 metres worth of this, which a lot of places don't, and actually when they do, you usually pay more. Extra free 5 metres worth there for you. I've got your findings pack as well. Let me show you a few of these pieces. All working beautifully in colour tone. You've got these lovely earring findings as well. Metres worth of your chain. This is your 118 piece in the copper coloured, the rose gold copper essential findings pack. And then I've got to get on to the gemstones. I am blown away by the fact I'm about to bring you this strand. I've only actually had this gemstone in strand form once before. I can't believe you managed to get this in your kit, Alison.
I know. I couldn't believe it either.
Oh my goodness.
Love that.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is your beautiful Charite. Now, tell me about how this gemstone was to work with, lovely Alison.
I loved it. I've already said I love the range of colours you can get in a gemstone, and this just gives you loads, and it's such pretty shades. It was gorgeous.
I absolutely adore about this the way you get almost these waves running through that kind of, it melts uniquely. It melts this rich, beautiful, deep purple into these green tones, which are just, it's so exceptional. It's almost like kind of a meadow floor, isn't it? You know, bluebells. You know, when you get the bluebelled fields. It's a tone, isn't it?
It is, yes. I love bluebells. I love a field of bluebells. There you go, perfect.
That's what you've got here, really, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I adore these. 170 carats worth you've got, from 8x7 to 11x9. Totally unique gemstone, but it works so exceptionally with both of these strands. You've got your amethyst, which is a really delicate, wonderful 10. I've just realised you've got a cup with this as well. Where did that come from?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is your 10 carat amethyst cab. Look how beautifully these work together. They are just a really delicate palette, very much the same gemstone, but you've got stunning clarity on the strand with the plain rondelles, but then you have that wonderful body and banding within the cab itself. 40 by 14 mil is your sizing on the cabochon itself. And lastly, but by no means leastly, you know I said I absolutely adore graduation. You can't get much better than this. Look at the variation in size on this beautiful faceted strand. Really deep, rich, almost Zambian purple actually running through there, isn't there? It really is quite a deep tone. The size we're going from is, get this, 5 mil to 15 mil graduation. That means really workable.
Oh yeah.
From delicate earring pieces all the way to big bold rings or centre pendants if you so wished.
Yeah, definitely.
What a wonderful variety you've got given here.
And what perfect with the copper tones.
I was just going to say that.
Especially the darker tone. Oh my gosh. Well, no, to be fair, I love the delicate purples with it as well. They almost look slightly different. They give the wire a slightly different tone, but the deeps just pop against the copper.
There's a nice mix between look at me to just a whisper of classy elegance.
Yeah.
Let's reiterate exactly what we're getting, shall we? You've got your 180 findings pack, which we know, of course, is normally around the £10 mark. You get your essential threading materials. You get 1 mil, 0.8 and 0.25, all in that copper colour. You get 3 strands and a cab as well. Your price point today should be. That's how you know the quality of this. It's £50 and 55 pence for this collection alone. You're going to fall head over heels about the price you're about to see. £50 and 55 pence is your should be price, but JewelleryMaker, shoulda, woulda, coulda, I'm about to give you an astonishing price. That, my friends, is better than half price. That is a buy one get one free deal. £24.95. Alison, I didn't know you could do impression of a goldfish.
That's bonkers. That's really bonkers for those strands with the cab and the wire.
Better than half price. You're saving over £24.95. You're saving over £25.
Yeah, I've paid for that kit with one piece.
Really?
Yeah.
Just one of your pieces?
Yeah, easy.
That is absolutely astonishing. I can't get over that.
No.
Saving over £25.
Yeah.
That's a buy one get one free opportunity.
Yeah,
if you bought
absolutely.
two, you'd be getting one free.
Yeah, yeah, unbelievable. Like
You've got to be quick. Look at that quantity going down really, really fast.
I'll bet.
You obviously enjoyed it though.
Oh,
the
I loved
amount
it.
you've made.
But I saw the cab, and I kind of went, oh, and I could do the normal. You know, I could make a nice cab. It's beautiful. Put it in the middle. Do some fancy wire work round it. And I looked at it and I thought, it's a little angel.
Look at that little
I
angel.
really would. It took me a while to get that right. I had a few down the alleys come back, but I loved the way it turned out.
It is
so simple and stylised.
It is really stylised, isn't it?
Loved it.
I love how far this has gone as well.
Yeah.
At that price point, to be honest, you would be lucky to get the 3 strands alone.
Yeah.
Especially with that Jewelleryite as well. That is a high-end gemstone.
Yeah.
That is a connoisseur's choice.
Yeah.
So even just for those 3 strands, without the cab, you'd be lucky to pay. Well, you wouldn't be able to buy it at that price.
No. I can't believe that price, because obviously we don't get the prices, we just get the kits.
Yeah.
And like I say, I'd sell the angel for that. Done.
Money back.
And then you've
in
got
one piece.
all the rest of it.
I absolutely adore it.
There's a few pieces I'd sell for that.
Really? Where are we going to be starting today, lovely lady? What
we're going to have a go at the Charolais.
Yeah. Which one? This one?
The bracelet.
The
bracelet and the earrings. Right, I'm following on. Well, I'm not following on because I did it ages ago. But kind of, I've gone a bit eclectic with this group because I've kind of gone Egyptian with that. It's based on an Egyptian bracelet. I think it's been seen before quite a while ago with Karen Crawford, and I've just adapted it slightly. Then I kind of went Celtic-ish.
Yeah, I love
and then I went
Celtic knot.
Stylised angel, Aztec-y sort of thing. So I've gone all over the place with
That's
this.
good. Lots of
this
imagination.
kit. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you stay together.
Sorry to interrupt. Just to let you know, if everybody checked out now, this would be a sellout. And well, in fact, would people be missing out almost? There's 30 people in baskets, and you can see I've got 15. They're not in the baskets. You know what I mean? Let me out of my basket! That's how people sound in baskets. I fell over a basket in Sainsbury's the other day. Well, the supermarkets are available. I probably stood in it and went, yeah, it looks really cool in the bread aisle. I'm glad it was in the bread aisle though. I fell on a lovely set of white babs.
Oh dear,
You know what
I love working with you, Becky. I have got, honestly, fastest finger first now on checkout. 14 left, about 30 in baskets. Be quick whilst you can. Half price, rude not to. Right, let's move away from the baps and let's have a look at this design. Right, it's very simple. We're going to make links like this.
Okay.
Let me get a set of pliers.
So these are just kind of swirled loops.
They're just swirled loops. Now that's a traditional link that you have with the design, and they all link in your bracelet for those swirls.
Okay.
So I had kind of adapted it and put beads in it. Now I forgot which demo I was doing. So I've cut 2 beads of the other one, not the Charolais. Right. But it works with anything. So you need a piece of wire. I've used the 0.8, about 20 centimetres.
Okay.
Fold it in half, and I've kind of squashed it, not completely because you're going to feed wire through.
Okay.
And then about 1 centimetre, I'm going to bend it back. Right, now that is the bit that's going to go into there. Now these might come out different sizes because I didn't actually hold that. Now I'm going to work these. All I've done is I'm bending them so we're going to work with the curve.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you quickly how to do that one, and then I'll show you how I've adapted it to put the gemstone in.
Fab.
So it's so versatile. I mean, you could do a necklace with it. You could do bracelets. I think about trying a ring with it. So I'm just looking at so far, and then I'll swap to the others. Now I've found if I put it about there, so that the end, oh, I'm wearing the wrong colour top again. The end of where I'm going to bend is right near the pliers. Then you can come round and actually go through the pliers, and you get a better.
Oh, that's a good tip. So you can go further.
You can go further.
Which is quite nice, because obviously you want to be careful you're not scratching or scuffing the wire. So
the handle the wire, the better. And that is so easy to do. I mean, of course you can
after a while
do it like that if you want, but if you've got dexterity issues, and also you tend to get it a bit neater with the other. So I'll do the other one.
That's a really good tip. I've got about 25 in baskets and I've got 2 left. Ouch. The quicker you are to check out, the better. Don't forget, $2.95 no matter how many times you check out. Just need to let you know that people will be missing out. So if you want it at half price, it's too late because it's sold out, I've just been told. Oh,
such a cracking kit.
Bargain, but don't worry, got loads of kits coming up with amazing prices too.
Stunning kits. Pip outdid himself. Loved it.
We're putting onto screen now. Did you say? The Bead Scoop. The Bead Scoop goodies.
There's still Bead Scoop goodies left?
Yeah, there's a couple, well, a few left,
wow.
So be quick. It's the Bead Scoop that you've got free Bead Scoop and a findings pack. Buy the findings pack, get Bead Scoop free. It's coming up on your screen now.
Amazing. Right, so we've got to that point. We've got our 2 swirls and our bent up piece. We're just going to bend that over. Okay?
Okay.
And then what you do, you go from the front through the other piece. Now bear in mind these are 2 different sizes, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Through the.
So you're linking them together.
And that creates your link. Like I say, that it's going to be a little bit more difficult because they're different sizes.
That's so cute.
So yeah, you've got a little butterfly.
Wow.
But that's as easy as it is to link them. So for the other one, we then bend it in half. And what I've done is I've just mixed them. So I've done some with gemstones in. But if you did it solely with that, it's such a stunning bracelet.
And really wearable as well, because it's still movable, isn't it?
So movable and so wearable. So you do it in exactly the same way. You form your base with your centimetre on. You pop your gemstone on. There's the hole. Now you don't want it to come out the other end. You want it to stop. So if you put it so your finger's there and it can't come out, and then start bending, and you're just going to roll it around. Now I've done this in a sort of toucan-esque, because from my inspired pieces by your sister channel.
Yeah.
And that's all you do. So you're getting the same effect, if you like, but you've got the gemstones in it. You could do this with any size or shape of gemstones. You could do this same principle. This is using coils.
Yeah.
You could do the same principle with any type of shape. It doesn't have to be round. You could make those triangles. You could make it anything. It's so versatile. You
could use ones out of your bead scoop then.
You could use beads out of your bead scoop. You pop it in and you flatten that, then that's ready for the next one. I know this one looks really odd on the bottom. And
I just love that as a pendant, actually. Wow.
Let me just get that one to sit. It'll annoy me.
Perfectionist Alison. Look at that.
And then you just keep adding links on to make it as long, so you can make it a necklace, you can make it a bracelet, you can add every other with the beads. I've done, I think, 3 gemstone, 1 coil, 3 gemstone, 1 coil.
That's fab. Really versatile technique there then.
Fab, so easy to do.
Absolutely wonderful.
So
Alison, thank you so much for showing us that. I can imagine loads of people getting their hands on this kit, trying to create that look. I've got a text message in.
Ooh.
Hello, Brenda. Morning, Alison and Becky. Alison, when I do the swirls, I can't get the beginning swirl completely round. It's a pear shape. What am I doing wrong? Good question.
Right. To get the beginning. Oh, look, here's another piece of wire I had ready.
Handy.
you can't have wire showing at the top.
Right.
So make sure your wire is not above your pliers when you start, and that will help give you a better round. And then you'll start following that, and that will help you do the round.
Wonderful. Brenda, I hope that helps.
Yeah, hopefully that.
Just make sure it's smooth at the top.
Make sure it's smooth and tight to it.
Lovely, lovely. Now it is time to head on over to have a little look at your creation. Stay where you are and join me at the Wall of Fame. Welcome to the Wall of Fame. This is our opportunity to have a little look at some of your makes, and you have the opportunity to win a couple of amazing prizes. Let's start off with you, Alison. I love these pieces.
This is amazing. You don't have to, I was saying to the ladies earlier, you don't have to be complicated to get a stunning piece of jewellery. This is number 38. And it's from Anne Crawford, and it's just gorgeous. My entry this week is a pearl pendant, an earring set that I made for a local charity event. I used potato pearls in 925 sterling silver findings and beads from JM and a chain from my stash. The winner loved it. I'm not surprised. I love all the shows, so inspiring. Just need a lottery win so I can retire and make jewellery all day. Lol. Good luck to all in the draw, Anne. That is an amazing set of jewellery.
Really beautiful and wearable as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good luck to you, Anne. I have got one in here from lovely Joe. Take a look at this. It says, "Hi everyone, I tried a touch of Linda's asymmetry, using odds and ends, mainly from your bead scoops." Oh, we've still got bead scoops if you want some. And some experiments that went wrong. Don't like dismantling anything. I like the strange results, and it's fixed, so it's actually practical to wear as well. Keep on demoing, love, Joe. Joe, for someone who doesn't like, you know, a little bit of randomness, you've done it. You hit the nail on the head here. Number 41, thank you very much for that.
Fab. Beautiful use of a scoop. This is amazing.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
This is number 39 from Bev Miller. Here's my Wall of Fame this week. PEU. Oh, Prue. PEU. Did a designer inspiration on wire and thread, and having had lots of goes and no luck, then Prue came on, and I found it wonderfully easy. Thank you all for all the designers on JM that help us get it right. Bev, that is lovely, Bev. That is really lovely.
Really professional looking as well. Adore that. I like the little kind of cushiony bag. I love that. Or is it a laptop? It looks a bit. It's gorgeous. And what is this in the background? I'm sorry, but what is this here? Some sort of dog? Is it? What is that? With like
it's a pony, because it looks like it's got horse's feet.
Oh, I love it.
The rest of it.
Yeah. Next time, Wall of Fame. I have got quality.
Oh, look at that Labradorite. And that's so difficult to photograph.
Isn't it? Hi, another Wall of Fame entry. This time using the antiques bronze finding and those gorge new large toggle clasp. Stones used are of course Labradorite. Hope you like it. Good luck all in the draw. This time remembered to actually attach the picture. Lol. Well done, Jill. Good work. This is so beautiful. I love that you've really made a focal point of that clasp as well. You're number 42, Chicken. Good luck.
It's lovely. And number 40, what a great collection of earrings. Dear JM, hi, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. I decided to use some of my stash by making a few sets of earrings, and these are: number 1, a pair of pearl and silver chain long dangles with Tibetan silver spacers from my stash, a pair of single pearl short earrings with silver wires, a pair of apatite icicle earrings, nice, with silver wires, and pink sapphire and silver chain. All gems, silver findings and chain from JM. I love the unusual colours of the gems, and JM brings us, and the fabulous ideas the designers give us. Keep up the good work. That's Jeannie from Bolton. I have to say, Jeannie, they're brilliant, and also brilliant with your bead scoop. because it's very rare. You can sometimes just get one, but you very often get pairs of things in there. So they're great ideas for use with your bead scoop too. They're fab.
Great
love the colours.
Sapphire as well. And we have had a message in just saying, how do we finish off the bracelet? So I thought I'd show you. Just talk us through this.
Right.
The clasp.
Okay. So on this, on one end, the end I've put the loop on. All I've done is a simple S loop, for want of a better word, with a bigger S. Just a whole loop that I've attached to the end of the link loop, and on the other side again I've just attached a spiral, and I've gone through, because this loop's gone through to the next one, this link, so I've literally just popped it through the end there. So I've just used the ends of the loops to put on a findings. Very simply done, and I just made a spiral to go with the spiral.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much for showing us that, Alison.
No worries.
Now we are heading over to a very quick break, but trust me, you don't want to go anywhere. If you're looking for two of the most popular gemstones at seriously high quality points, then you don't want to go anywhere, because after the break, I've got this spectacular, luxurious duo for you. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you after this.
JewelleryMaker are having a web exclusive sale on 925 sterling silver. Head over to our website now and take advantage of up to 75% off. All stock must go, but be quick, because if you miss it, you'll miss out.
You can now keep in touch by liking JewelleryMaker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
Join JewelleryMaker and guest designer Mark Smith for our long-awaited macrame workshop. Get to know the essential techniques and knotting formations to create these vastly popular designs. Learn square stitch, twist stitch, slip knot and much more. The full course includes a range of different threading materials, a selection of gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker, bringing out the designer in you.
Join resident designer Sheila for our Bridal Headwear for Beginners DVD. Sheila will guide you through an array of beautiful bridal designs, including a pearl tiara, the star hair cone, a twisted spiral tiara, and much more. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have two delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she takes you on the fascinating journey of creating face canes using polymer clay. In each chapter, Debbie will guide you through how to create each part of the face. Then, with the final chapter, advance your skills and learn how to add detail and character to your piece. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me this morning. In front of you, spinning around, absolutely capturing everyone's imagination now, is a duo of such quality. It's almost indescribable. My name's Rebecca Redican. Today I am joined by the lovely Alison Tarry, and we are bringing to you this exceptional collection. You can already tell as soon as anything comes in one of our special presentation boxes with your gems of distinction upon, you know that what I'm about to get for you is going to be of such a pinnacle point of quality. You have got your opportunity today to get your hands on two exceptional strands. These gemstones as a pairing work exquisitely well together. Not only are they part of the same family within the gem world, but also their shapes and sizes just match each other so delicately. When we talk to you about the quality of Labradorite and Moonstone, it's very, very simple to depict to you the quality simply by what you can see in front of you now. You get shimmer, you get sheen, you get this dancing of light just cascading underneath the surface. These two most exquisite, these people who just loves Mother Nature. If you are one of those people who just adores unique optical effects, I genuinely don't believe you can get much better than these two gemstones. I've got your Rainbow Moonstone here, which is the white base gemstone that we have, with that beautiful blue spanning across the surface of these. Now, this gemstone itself is a really interesting gemstone. It used to actually be known as Afro-Selena, and that is because back in the day, back in Greek times, they believed that it was the culmination of two of their main goddesses coming together to create this gem. So Afro-Selena, it was Selena, the goddess of the moon, and Aphrodite, the goddess of love, and that's what they used to name this beautiful gemstone. And it is exquisite, isn't it? It has that wonderful moon-like shimmer with it's like that time of the night, isn't it, where there's slight clouds and you get this beautiful moon with this lunar effect, these delicate blues dancing across the surface of the clouds. It's wonderful. And that's another reason as well that it does have that gemstone name of love attached to it. You've then got your Labradorite, which just gives you labradorescence in pretty much any colour you can expect: golds, blues, greens, teals. These together as a pairing are exceptional, and for the quality of this, I'm astonished by the price point. For you today, both strands are just...
Wow.
Wait. You know, I asked you in the break how much these were going to be. I'm sure you said £29.95. £19, that's under £10 each.
Those are phenomenal strands. Don't get me wrong, I love Labradorite, I love all the Labradorite, but they are just that extra quality. They've taken all the best bits and put them in there, and like I say, every single one of those is giving you shimmer.
every single one.
Absolutely beautiful.
It truly is the pinnacle point, the high-end example that we have of both of these. The fact you can see any of that labradorescence, any of that shiller off the Moonstone goes to show the quality, because sometimes in here it can be a nightmare to show you with the light, but even you're getting that at home. If you love this delicate optical effect that has then actually been enhanced by the faceting on these beautiful rondelles, you almost get a twinkle of the facets first from across the room, and then as you get closer you get these beautiful optical effects with that labradorescence and shiller. Loads of you getting your hands on this for the quality price point. That is absolutely wonderful. I would never ever ever expect these strands, if they were sold separately, to be $9.95 each. I would not expect that. The quality of this on the Labradorite especially, I would expect the $14.95 price point, because this is our high-end quality. The fact of the matter though is that you're getting both of them for under £10 each today. That is spectacular, isn't it?
Well, I think that's a buy one get one free.
Yeah.
I'd have said $19.95 for one of those, because of the quality is phenomenal.
It's exceptional.
And I love the way you've got them twisted like that. Wow. That's a stunning piece of jewellery right there.
It's wonderful, isn't it? They'd look great like this, they really would.
Amazing.
£19.95. Get it whilst you can. I'm leaving it with you because I've got plenty to fit in for you today. I've got a tool for you now. Oh, you're excited, Alison? If you are one of those people who goes loopy over spirals, then this is about to make your life so much easier. It is our spiral making tool that we have here. Now, Alison, I know that you've looked at this before. Talk to us a little bit about this wonderful tool.
Well, I haven't actually got one, because you were showing me that before, and I was like, I could do with one of these. That, I'm pretty sure you could use to certainly kick off and make the spirals for that bracelet. And also the lady who was having trouble getting the starts done, because the spirals you get from those are perfect from the centre onwards. So the lady who was having a problem, perfect tool for that. Absolutely perfect.
Because it's going to give you symmetry every time,
gives you the perfect centres. You don't get pairs. It just does you perfect spirals. And yet, so those links for that bracelet, you'd get absolutely perfect with that.
This is a spiral maker, and to start with, you need to take everything apart. So you unscrew these, take this little lid off, and you need to make yourself some buffers out of the same gauge of wire that you want to make your spiral from. So all I do for that is literally bend a piece of wire into a little loop and just hook it over the edge. Like so. Then
so you can see how you set this up. You pop in the loops underneath that first layer that you can see on the tool. Then all you have to do is tighten up the little bolts. That just holds it all in place to exactly where you want it to be. Once you tighten in the loops, it gives you the opportunity then to create from that center section, using the key that you can see has been placed into the middle now. There's a little tooth section, as it were, at the bottom of there. You simply feed your wire in between this kind of sandwiched effect, and then by turning the key, you're going to be able to feed in the wire that you can see at the nook centre there, just where lovely Hannah's hand is. So turning the key then, of course, turns the wire inside these two components. And that means you get a beautifully clear, precise, professional and symmetrical spiral every time. The wonderful thing with that is every single piece that you create, if you want plenty of spirals throughout your design, you're not going to have that awful moment where you can't quite do two matching and your eye's constantly drawn to that slight imperfection time and time again. You simply bend it however you need it. You can add your clasp to that. You can keep that as your attachment if you want, can't you? Yeah. Ladies and gents, you haven't seen this in over a month. This is a back in stock, beautiful tool for you. Don't worry, you don't have to remember precisely the VT, because on the back there is very handy picture by picture instructions. It also is on our website as well if you do want to see this when you get it home. It's a professional tool. I need to let you know I've got a minute and a half already on the phone line. Don't let that put you off. It's a free phone number, 0800 644 655. You have got here a tool that is going to give you symmetry. It's going to give you that professional finish. If you, like the lovely lady before, have had issues when it becomes more obvious when you have gone slightly wrong, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah, and also if you're someone who's slightly heavier handed, you might mark your wire. That won't mark the wire. It keeps it flat, but it won't mark any of your wires. Absolutely fantastic for doing that.
And that's going to be perfect for your coloured wire in particular, isn't it?
And for your softer wire, you know, the new softer wire we've got, which is soft, and you do have to be a little bit more careful with it because it's that softness. That's perfect for it. Absolutely perfect.
It's going to get even more perfect with the price point. Yours today back in stock for just £8.95. A professional tool that's going to give you professional finish, professional look. It's going to make your wire go further as well, because of course, as you can see, you can work off the reel if you wish when you're creating the spiral, which means less waste. It means less waste as well, because if you are working, I love the idea, I did some clearance red wire the other day. Imagine making beautiful little red berries with this, pairing it with a little bit of chartreuse wire, doing some hollies. You're going to get that symmetry time and time again in moments as well.
Imagine making a linked necklace. Half, like what I did, but only half. So you had a big loop on end and you could loop them all together. How fab would that be as well?
That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Symmetry every single time. Okay, ladies and gents, these are absolutely flying out. Still around a minute on the phone, but trust me, if you're thinking, oh, I'll wait for that queue to die down, now's not your chance to do that, because look at how quickly those numbers are going down. I've only got 44 left at this moment in time. It's back in stock for you today. Briefly. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right, briefly. I'm heading towards our last chance saloon, 30 or less on this. £8.95. You've seen how easy it is to use. You've seen how wonderful it's going to create an effect and a look. Use loads of different gauges of wire with this as well, and you can just have fun with it. Give it a go, give it a try. At £8.95, it's a tool that you can keep reusing. Don't forget as well, there's nothing to run out on this. You know, with certain tools, you might get your starter pack and you might run out of things and it needs restocking. This isn't like that. Once you've got it, you've got it. It's yours for the long haul. Easy to use. Now, I just need to let you know that technically this is a sellout, because I've got about 30 in baskets and I've only got 24 left. Do check out your baskets. That's your opportunity. Stay on the phone though, because you have got the opportunity to take this off someone. It's back in stock, but not for long. It's walked into the bar, it's turned around and it's gone out again. 15 of these left at that price point. Get it whilst you can. Congratulations to everyone who is checking out on this. I am moving on, but I'm staying with the tool theme. I have got for you now a wire straightening tool. Now, I've seen this being demoed and I was absolutely blown away by it.
I know.
How do people come up with these things? It's so amazing to me. This is your wire straightening tool. Take a little look at it. This should be, shouldn't it? Dragon's Den. You should find this on, shouldn't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is your wire straightening tool. Now, have you ever had that moment where you've been doing a weave and you accidentally snip a bit wrong and it all unfurls? Or when if you're like me, I'm one of those people who I love wire wrapping, especially with the thinner gauge, especially with your 4mm, say. And you are making, and then you kind of get taken away by something, or someone knocks and you have to put the reel back into a bag and then you get it out and it looks like your hair in the morning when you wake up and it's kind of all over the place and it's all entangled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does wire do that? It's so frustrating.
And the thinner the wire, the worse it is.
Yeah, and then you feel like you can't use it then, don't you? Because you can, especially, you know, with certain wires. You have to work really, really hard to straighten it out and make it usable again. This, though, you don't have the problem with it at all. This is your wire straightening tool. Your price point today, It's just £8.95. It shows you exactly how to use it on the back here, if you can see that. There's only 32 opportunities, okay? So we've got to be quick. Once it's gone, it's gone. Get in really, really quickly. It is so, so simple to work. Look, it's as simple as that. There's only 2 pictures. Now, how simple is that? You can't get much easier than that, can you? You pop the wire in. You pull it through, the wire is straightened. And that is really important, because I'm sure you've all had it before, where you've had a selection of wire and it's all kinked and matted and you have to cut it off and throw it away, really. £8.95. I've already got about 25 of these gone, so you're going to have to be really, really quick. I've got multi-buyers on this as well. If you need to really make the most of your wire, and I would say, honestly, this is the important time to do so when we are seriously running low on stocks of wire at the moment. You want to make the most of your wire and make it go further. Now's your opportunity. A handful of those left at £8.95. Congratulations, everybody. I have got the opposite now. Let's just juxtapose this. Who needs straight wire when you can get crinkly wire? This is your wire crinkler. Now, this tool is so, so simple to use. It really is incredibly easy. Essentially, what you've got here is you've got your different nuts. You've got your zigzag and you've got your cog shape, let's say. Now, what you do with these is you pop them onto the base. And all we have to do with the little bolts at the top is twist the 2 sides and your wire will be fed through. You don't have to feed it through yourself, the cogs themselves will feed it through, and you get these beautiful effects. The cog shape, just like a wave, and the zigzag shape does, funnily enough, wait for it, a zigzag. Have you worked with this before, Alison Tarry?
Play with it, but I haven't had time to get one to take it home to have a real good play with, but I think it looks absolutely fab. Because I've actually gizmoed things and then pulled them out and found things of that shape and wrapped them round and pulled them out to get that effect. That to me is absolutely amazing.
Just does it instantly for you.
Fabulous.
This is your crinkler tool. Add texture to your pieces, but still keeping that symmetrical feel. Your price point today is just £7.95 for you. And
so, so easy to use. So easy to use. That is such a clever tool. Very, very clever.
£7.95. This is your crinkler tool. It really does give you an impressive finish. It really does. What kind of things would you do with these crinkle designs?
I've used things, I made a moth brooch and I used it to fill in the moth. So I use the zigzags in the moth. I use it when I want wire to fill in, but I don't necessarily just want straight wire. I don't want a weave. I use odd shapes, and I've hunted round all sorts around the place to get a shape, a triangle, or to get that effect, that very effect. And it's a pain because you've got to try and wrap it and push it on to make sure you get the bends. So that is brilliant. Can I borrow it? Can I try and experiment? Because I've never seen it with the twisted wire.
Let me hand it across to you.
Can I have a play?
Shall we go and have a little look at that later on?
Can I have a play, please?
Do you want to? We'll come back to you in a little bit later on.
Okay.
All right, you have some fun with that. £7.95. Treat yourself to it today. We'll have a little look later. Oh, do you want to show us now? Dee's asking.
Oh, I can do. Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Let me clear.
We'll have a little nosy with this. £7.95. Let's head on over. Now, this is a tool. Can I open it?
Go on then, you open it.
It's like Christmas. This is one of those tools that really loads and loads of guest designers have had a play with and just been blown away.
I know.
Which shape are you going to go for?
I want to do that. Do you know what I could imagine using this for? It's making the funny speech bubbles and things where you get different shaped speech bubbles and things. Like you used to get on
Batman.
Yeah.
With kapow and whoa. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Right, we put it together. That was difficult.
I know, yeah, that was really hard.
That was really hard. Now, this is quite a thick one, so we'll see how this goes through. I don't know what the wire level is. Right. We'll put it in. This
Oh,
might
do you
be...
mind? Sorry, can I get rid of this board and we'll do it on black background? Just
and this might be, because this is the 0.8, so hang on, let me do it with a decent wire. I will do it with some twisted, but that is very thick, so it's about a 1.6 effectively.
So we feed it through the bottom nook.
Yeah, and literally, hang on, I'm trying to put my hands where, there you go, if I put it like that. How fab is that? How easy is that? And then you could have a straight bit and you could feed it through again, because you could feed it. There's no reason why you can't feed it part way through. There is a little hole there where you can feed your wire through.
Yeah, yeah.
But there's no reason why you can't start it part way.
Oh, I love the idea of that.
And then you can just pull them off.
And then could I
swap them over?
Could I use that as my base wire then? Could I actually weave? Say I did layers of that.
Yeah,
you could do a crinkly.
You could do
bangle,
a weave in it.
A weave in it.
Oh, bangle. Oh, Joe. You're on fire today.
Wow. Ow, ow. £7.95 for you. Loads of you getting your hands on this. Get it whilst you can. Let's have a look at the wavy one.
I love
oh,
this.
isn't that fab?
It's just so right. I know what I'm not doing.
Wonderful.
That is absolutely fabulous. You could even have that on one side
and that on another,
and that on the other side. You know, I'm thinking very Aztec-y designs, and build them up, and then have gemstones in between the zigzags.
Love that.
And build that up into a piece. That you could do very nicely.
You could keep it really simple as well, actually. Just add a loop to the top and have it as a pendant.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
A few of them.
But if you've got, and these aren't going to be the best ones.
Earrings.
Yeah.
I can never do even earrings.
Let me get another piece of
yeah,
zigzag.
with all those balancing in between. That's a gorgeous idea, Alison.
I'm gonna keep this over here if you don't mind while I do my challenge.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go on. Let's use that with your challenge as well.
Yeah.
£7. Forget, I've got those cabs coming up for you in a little bit as well. I've got some twisted wire too. What are we going to now, Dee? Well, it would be shellfish not to, wouldn't it? Sorry. I absolutely, oh my goodness, I adore these. I haven't seen it in this colour before. I've seen the bright colours, the greens, the pinks, but I've never seen it in this beautiful natural white tone. You've got your headband base here. Now, we saw on Designer Inspiration a few weeks ago, lovely Sammy had this as a challenge, and she added beautiful big butterflies and wirework pieces and little fascinator designs to this. It's great as a base. I know it may look like a ready-made piece, but it's a lovely base to let your imagination go wild. Debbie Bulford turned hers into a bracelet, did she? Twisted it all around. There's lots and lots you can do with this. Do you ever get those days where you want to make something but you can't decide what to make? When it is those days, this is a great blank canvas, because you've got an idea and a base there just to let your imagination go wild. You've got these shell pearl rounds, and this is on your headband. I've then got a matching strand to go with this as well. So already a match made in heaven. Easy, you're gonna love it. All you pay, £7.95. I've seen plastic hairbands with this loop detail for over £10 just for them. You've got your shell pearl here as well. Now, shell pearl, if you're not sure what shell pearl is, essentially it's a really, really great way of getting the pearl look, but with strength. So, essentially, what we do is we get a shell and we cover it with a substance called mother of pearl bead. And this builds up and up and up, very, very much like a mollusk does with a natural pearl, with the layers and layers of nacre. But we do that with this mother of pearl base and that bead that we place over there. Now, the great thing is with that, you get this pearlescent effect, but you get, which pearls don't give you, the strength and security, because with pearls, we all know this, with pearls we always say be very, very careful where you wear them, be careful what you spray around them, don't put perfume near them, because they are porous and they will take on that perfume and they will have dimples put upon them. Shell pearl doesn't do that. It's super strong, it's super strength, and we're able to get perfect round appearance here as well. £7.95. I've got to say, there's so many multi-buyers on this. I cannot get over it. They are so spectacular to work with and use. Alison, Terry, let's ask you, what would you be using these for? Would you keep it as a headband?
Well, like you say, you've got versatility. For an instant, you've got instant little headbands for children at weddings. You can then jazz it up for something else for a more an adult person. But that just an adult person.
An adult person.
You've got, you know, exactly. You've got a torque necklace. You can bend it. It's a great base to add things to. You know, you could wrap those silver pearls we had earlier around it. You could put gemstones around it. Some of the gems of distinction, just drop little pearls. Using it as a necklace, just drop, not pearls, say a ruby or something. Oh. You know, the little rondelles we get?
Yes.
And just the gems of distinction you had before.
Yeah.
Just on a piece of wire, just drop them on a 0.24 or a 0.25,
yeah.
Start at the end, and just between each pearl, just drop one down so that it's got one little rondelle between each pearl.
That is
and that
such a
would
good
look
idea.
Incredible.
And really eye-catching as well.
Amazing. And
go on, sorry,
so
Alison.
quick and easy,
yeah.
And instantly looks, oh my gosh.
Really spectacular.
Amazing.
We don't just have to use this, as we said, as it is. Look, it's really simply just as a necklace itself, and that will hold. Yeah. That does hold, because it's almost like a memory wire effect to it. But how simple is that? Yeah. Of course, your headband as well. As I love the kind of ethereal headband look, personally.
Suits you.
Oh, thanks, Alison. £7.95 for both of these. Nice. I've got pretty much half and half split between multi-buyers and single buyers. This actually would be great if you were creating a kind of bridal look, maybe for the younger bridesmaids who perhaps are a little bit young. You don't want them wearing pearls on the day because, you know, they're going to be playing outside and getting scuffed, and, you know, maybe you don't want that. You've got the look of it, but at a really, really low price point.
Get over the price. The price is amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, it's designed as it is to be a headwear, necklace, bracelet, earrings. You know, you could make that easily out of that for one set for £7.95. Yeah, ridiculous. Anyway, but you don't have to do that. You can add other things to it. You can take the shell pearls and use them somewhere else. You could add all those up and build up an enormous, elaborate tiara with it. With just the shell pearls, add some of the moonstone into it, get that flash of colour and sparkle. Amazing, very amazing, for a ridiculous price.
It's fab, isn't it?
I can't get over that price.
It really is wonderful. Yeah. And the thing is too, we can use them for a variety of things, and you could make yourself a full suite and a little bit more with this, couldn't you? Yeah. Headband, bit of a necklace, a bracelet, earrings, ring. Yeah. All from this.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, done. Done and dusted.
Done, dusted.
If you wanted a minimalistic, I want to say plain, but I don't mean plain. Classy. Yeah. Yeah, very simplistic set. You're done and dusted. But like I say, if you took the strand and added it onto that headband and built it up, you've got an amazing tiara, and still loads left over because that strand's enormous. Stunning. And the shell pearls, sometimes they want, some people, I love the imperfections of real pearls. I know you can get perfect pearls, but they're way outside of my price bracket. Yeah. But I actually love the organic nature and the imperfections in the pearls we get. Yeah. But some people want that perfect round, and with the shell pearls, you're getting that perfection. You're just getting it automatic, and the colour of those is lovely.
Isn't it?
They're just bridal. You could take the strand and actually adorn your dress with them. And you've got, I love the idea of having that as a necklace. Perfect.
And really, really simple, momentarily done.
Oh look, I've just made a pearl necklace.
Simple, didn't even need a clasp.
Yeah.
£7.95. It's really, really versatile. Think of this as a blank canvas. Think of this as a starting base point. And genuinely, I would say, if you are one of those people who've maybe lost your mojo recently, it happens to me quite often, you know, sometimes that can just happen. And sometimes when you are having those days, the idea of getting out wire and gems and just looking at them can be quite daunting.
Absolutely.
With this though, you've got that base to go to, and it already makes your life so much simpler, doesn't it?
It does, absolutely does. That is just brilliant. I love it. Goes with so much else as well.
Yeah.
It is a neutral, goes with anything, absolutely anything. If that's not a sellout, I'll be amazed.
Well, we think it will be. I've got triple buyers, multi-buyers, left, right, centre and forward. At £7.95, you are getting yourself something that is durable, beautiful, but actually a bit of a bargain when it cuts down to it. £7.95 for the band and for that strand as well. Congratulations to all of you getting your hands on that. I've got to move on. I've got plenty to come for you. Wow! Where have you raided to get all of these, Dion? The vaults, the vaults. Okay, let me show you these a little bit one by one. First off, this is a bumper bundle. Bumper, beautiful bundle. You've got a cab within here. How gorgeous is this? Beautiful amethyst cab. The clarity on it is absolutely exceptional. You're then getting all of these strands. Oh wait, oh my, how? Right guys, this is going to take a while. Look, I've got more cab. Oh! Oh my goodness, how exciting is this? Look at that. Isn't that exceptional? Fluorite cab. That is wonderful, isn't it?
That's beautiful.
I absolutely love fluorite. Peter Pliny the Elder, who used to, he was kind of a Roman historian. He wrote the first ever encyclopedia in the world, and he dedicated an entire section to this gemstone, saying that he believed it to be the most precious gem in the whole world. And I can understand why. There's so much colour, every single one looks unique and different. That one is just showing off, to be honest. I've then got a red agate drop here in your cab form, 25 by 18 mil on this, and that's around 15 carats worth you've got. So 3 cabs we're getting within here, but I've not even touched upon these strands. You've got your bright, beautiful blue drops. These are centre drilled. You've then got your quartzite rounds in there as well, 80 carats worth. These are 6 mil. If you're not sure what quartzite is, essentially it's similar to a quartz, but it is slightly different. It has sandstone elements within there, which means that it's really more porous than quartz. So we're able to dye it these fantastical colours. So that's what you've got here. Still a genuine gemstone, just with a boost of colour. I've then, speaking of colour, this is a bit of a sweetie strand, isn't it? Look at those, they're absolutely huge. You have got your multicoloured 14 mil agate rounds on this one. That's a whopping 500 carats worth. Cerises, Zambian, saffron through there. Wonderful array of tones. I've then got, I don't think we have frosted gemstones on enough. I really don't, because I love them. This is absolutely delicately frosted that we have upon here, and these are your 8 mil rose quartz, 170 carats worth. When we say frosting, we mean it's got almost this matte look, this matte effect to it, which makes it almost a little bit kind of festive, a little bit cooling, a little bit chilly. Great for the winter season. You know, when we delved into Alison Tarry's mind earlier on, we're talking about the mist on the moors or whatever it was. That's what this reminds me of. With the frosting on the rose quartz.
Oh, yes. Lovely. Lovely.
Do you like?
Yeah, I like that.
I'm not stopping there though, I've got more. I've got you a faceted strand of your Labradorites. That is spectacular. spectacular quality. You've got 35 carats worth here, and there is a graduation on the faceted strand, 3x2 to 5x2. I've got so much to fit in. Look at these hearts.
Is this all with those cabs as well?
Yeah, I've got to show you this separately because I really need you to get a feel for them.
Oh!
Pyrite, faceted top drill. Are these natural? They look it to me. 70 carats with faceted hearts. How gorgeous would that be on a bracelet?
I love those.
Do you?
Yeah. Sorry, squeaky voice. They're gorgeous. Oh, they'd be brilliant on a bracelet. They're so delicate.
Aren't they fab?
Put those in a bigger wirework heart. Oh, they're gorgeous.
With the wire spanning out.
Yeah.
What else have I got here? Oh my good. Oh
There's
my
more?
goodness. Yeah, there's more. How?
Ooh.
That is one locational mookates from Western Australia. This is your polished small nuggets of that one locational gemstone. 70 carats worth we've got on here. There's a lady in the Sunday Experience who's got a gorgeous mookite piece, hasn't she? Did you see it with the Tree of Life?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. Did you see her shoe?
Yes. She's done one of Alison Tarry's wirework shoes.
Beautiful.
So
It's
gorgeous.
beautiful.
So this is your strand of mookite. It is one locational. It's got that very high status name, and it's coming to you as part of a bundle today, which means surely we're going to be price slashing it, which is almost unimaginable. What else have I got here for you? Oh look, Moonstone. Multicoloured Moonstone.
My favourite moonstone, actually. I love the multicoloured moonstone.
Pourquoi?
Back to the graduation of colour, the variety in it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the greys you can get, the oranges. It's just the change. You can graduate that and it looks stunning. It looks lovely like that, random, but I'd actually graduate the colour and go from the orange through the paler colours out to the greys and then to the whites.
Yeah, absolutely spectacular.
Lovely piece.
Really beautiful piece. And look at the quality too. You see that schiller, can't you? Just spinning away there. It's absolutely wonderful. 80 carats worth on that strand. Now, let's reiterate. Oh no, I haven't finished yet. There's more. Oh.
What's that?
This is your absolutely beautiful multi-coloured fire agate. And it's 6mm on this strand. 80 carats worth. Isn't that special?
Sorry, I'd buy it just for those two strands. The last two strands have sold.
Would you? Why in particular this one just taking your breath away?
I adore fire agate.
Yeah.
I've got quite a lot of coloured, but I love it in its natural form. I absolutely adore it. We're back to the naturalness and the inclusions and the way it forms. I think it's absolutely incredible. It looks amazing. You can, it looks almost animal print.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's
everyone
incredible.
Unique and different. You have got so much versatility within this. I have got your beautiful monochrome with the fire agate. That's then juxtaposed with these beautiful big sweet treats. I've then got your delicate rounds with the quartz as well. And then opposed to the delicate pinks, I've got your big, bold, submetallic, beautifully faceted high-end pyrite. That's then mixing with these really large, smooth, but delicate in tone of those beautiful blue quartzite. Mixing with that, with these beautiful symmetry, I've then got your really organic nugget shades, bringing to you that mookite, which is then mixed again with the facets on that beautiful high-end labradorite strand, which is then going up against your frosting, your delicate, your misty-like tone, completely juxtaposed with the bright fire of that labradorite. And because you've got the mistiness and that delicate tone on the surface there, I'm now adding Moonstone, which has got an effect under the surface. I can't think of anything I'm missing out on here.
No, I think you've got a bit of everything there. And cabs.
And your cabs.
And there's an awful lot of those that will go so well together. Whilst I wouldn't mix them all, because that's not my way, but I'd intermix the two pinks would look amazing together. They'd look fantastic together. Put those with some labradorite, or put those with your canvas, your labradorite cab. You know, take some of the bigger pinks from the chunky strand, mix those in. The blues, take the blues out, and oh, you could do so much with that. The pyrite would go with everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Could you imagine that little pyrite strand? Wouldn't they be great? Because sometimes, you know how the big designers all have a little logo, effectively,
yes,
a little drop on there. Wouldn't those look great just at the back of your necklace, or as a little charm on your bracelets to say, yeah, this is mine?
Your hidden little logo and design. Love the idea of that. Honestly, I am absolutely amazed at how far this is going to stretch. This is a great stash topper-upperer. I'm going to be honest with you, low quantity. I've already got people checking out at this price that you're about to see. That's what it should be.
Good price.
Good price already.
Good price. There's a lot there.
There is a lot going on here. You are going to be blown away by the price you actually pay. Do not worry, everyone who's checked out at £47.40, everyone pays the same price. And today, that price you're going to adore. For all of this, 12 items, including the 3 cabs, your price point today for it all is a tiny...
You're kidding. Sorry. Sorry.
£29.95. Do you know how much that is per one? Less than £2.50.
I know. Sorry to interrupt.
Less than £2 for a cab. Even just that price for a cab. For an entire strand. I have got a one locational gemstone here. When I say one locational, some of you are going to be thinking of, you know, the tanzanites and other one locational gems. Your Larimer's really up there. I've got you a one locational gemstone at under £2.50.
You take your Moonstone.
Yeah.
You take your fire agate.
Yeah.
And you take your pyrite. That's that's me £30 paid.
Yeah.
And the rest's free. And that's cheap at those 3 for £30.
I'd be chuffed to get those 3 at that price.
I'd be happy for those 3 for £29.95, and look at what you're getting free. Well, the Mookite, any strands.
If you were to mesh piece just using that one cab, you can get your money back.
Yeah.
On selling one piece, couldn't you?
Yeah. Well, look what I said about that. The angel. The angel would virtually pay for that.
Design. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's going really quickly. Once you lot check out, I'm going to be in the teens on this. £29.95 to get an entire strand. The variety you've got here, this is perfect for a stash top-up, isn't it? Have you ever had those days where you've thought, oh, I just wish I had a monochrome strand? Well, you've got it here.
Yeah.
Have you ever had those days where you thought, oh, I just wish I had a really big focal piece? Well, you've got that here. Have you ever thought, I just need a whole strand of one colour? You've got that numerous times in here.
Yeah.
Frosting, texture, facets, shapes, different drill holes, cabs. It's all going on in here at an amazing price point. £29.95 is all you pay. You get 12 individual components, and that's including the 3 cabs. So much going on in here. There really, truly is. Bumper bundle, that's absolutely true, isn't it? Absolute serious amount here. Once you check out, I will be in my single figures on this. So now's your opportunity to get it whilst you can. You have got the 3 cabs with the amethyst, the fluorite, and the red agate as well. Don't forget about that there. You've got Moonstone, frosted rose quartz, your labradorite, mookite, your quartzite in the pink and the blue, your pyrite hearts, your beautiful multicoloured agate, and that fiery agate itself as well. 15 opportunities left for you, so way over half my stock gone. Congratulations to everyone who's getting it. It's going to be unlucky for some though, because if you all check out now, we will be gone. Stay exactly where you are on the phone lines though, because you might have the opportunity to snatch yourself a sneaky bundle of them. Great for top-ups. Great for this time of year actually, isn't it?
Great for Christmas.
Great for Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, could you get much more festive than these little baubles of love?
Yeah.
Wow. You'll be glad to know I've got...
I'm not saying 2 strands.
No, good, because you'd be wrong. I've got 3. These are your teal green colour-coated pyrites. What do you think of these?
I think they're fab.
That, let's be honest, that colour's a little bit peculiar. Teal green, They look more old gold to me.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Yeah.
That kind of vintage gold.
Yeah, that's what I'd go for. Yeah, they've got, I can see the greenish tinge, yes. But it's that old goldy feel.
Tinge. You're right, it is a tinge. You have got 2x4 mil on each of these strands. They're all exactly the same. Do you want to take a look around one really closely? You've got the perfect rounds in this wonderful pyrite here. And the graduation is pretty subtle, but you could of course show that off to its full potential just by having a large by a small, large by a small, and so on and so forth. Pyrite is quite a strong gem, isn't it? In the thing that I always love about pyrite, 55 carats worth you have on each of these strands, by the way. One thing I love about pyrite is as soon as you place it against the skin, you can feel it. You know it's there. It's cooling. It's strong. It's weighty as well in some instances, actually.
Yeah, you can't miss you wearing it.
Oh, Alison, let's play a game.
Uh-oh, go on. That with the silver what's the names we had earlier? Yeah, very, very classy Christmas.
Oh, hello, festive.
Very classy.
That is going to be
gold
classy.
And silver.
Lovely. And why are you saying luxurious, which was your second word?
Because of the goldness of it. I love pyrite. I know it's fool's gold, but I just love it. And that looks lovely. I mean, look at that. Just by doing that and putting it around your wrist, around your neck, that, I don't mean quite round your neck, but around.
Yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It does look luxury. It looks like you've spent a fortune on it.
It may be known as fool's gold, but you'd be the fool not to get it at this price. £11.85 is not the price. That's what we were going to do, but not today. We're taking it lower. £8.95.
Sorry.
How much? Less than £3 a strand? How is that even possible, Dee? £8.95 for you today. That is absolutely wonderful. Please note as well, 0 spaces on these whatsoever. Sometimes, I'll be honest with you, sometimes it's nice to get, you know, one of one strand, one of another, and that can be great. That can be really nice and fun to play with. But now and again, you just need a lot of one, don't you?
Absolutely. It depends what design you're going for. You know, variety is fantastic, but you can make a really bold statement by blocking out a colour.
Yeah.
And then if you just put a couple of little highlights of a different colour in that, it really makes them pop.
Yes.
You know, if you've got some little rubies and you slot in 2 or 3 little rubies in the middle of there, oh my gosh, that will look amazing.
That would be fabulous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And don't forget, because you have got that beautiful roundness to them, you could actually use these as spacers to space out your other gems, and that would give it a really high-end appearance, wouldn't it?
Perfect with the shell pearls. You could use them as little spacers in there.
You're absolutely right.
Beautiful.
Again, spacing those out, but giving them a little bit of touch of class.
Yeah.
Gives them, it gives some kind of a bit of an antique-y feel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I adore that idea. Alison, you are so clever. 41 opportunities left I have got of these, and because I've got 2 minutes wait on the line, but don't worry, we will be with you. I mean we as in the company, not me. I'm busy at the moment, I can't answer the phone, sorry. 34 opportunities left, but I've got about 15 in basket, so if you want them, stay where you are on the phone, you've still got the opportunity to get them. How would I keep these like this? Because I like that as a design.
I was just looking at that and thinking that would be great for Kumihimo.
Oh, yes, of course.
You could do that with Kumihimo easily. You could do that with bead weaving. There are ways to keep it in that position so that it doesn't unravel.
Yeah.
With 3 strands, I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are ways you can do them to keep them in that design.
Kumihimo.
Mark's quite good at doing.
We have got your beautiful kit over here. Was this good?
Beautiful. And this was driving down this morning.
Was
coming down. I mean, those 3 strands you had as you looked across, and you had the dark shadows going through the mist and coming out to the paleness right in the distance.
Oh, how beautiful!
Stunning, stunning. Those
now,
are gorgeous.
I know that this is going to be ever so popular. We've already got people interested in this. I need to let you know, though, seriously low quantity on this. When you see the pieces and you see what you're going to be getting, you're going to fall in love. So I will say, do be quick on this. I'll go through it really quickly for you. Your essential threading pack. You've got your wires as well here, 10 meters worth of each, and these are our newest wires. You have got 1 mil, 0.4 and 0.6, 10 meters worth of each. I've then got a finders pack I've never seen before, ever. Take a look. Beautiful chain with a flattened detail. You've got, look at this. Isn't that beautiful design, just with that center? And look at this brush detail. Do you know what that reminds me of? The beginning of James Bond, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It perfectly does, doesn't it? Ding.
You're not going to get Daniel Craig in the middle of there, I'm sorry.
What if I stood really far away and closed one eye? That could. Look, I can get Mike's whole face in there. Hey, Mike.
The new James Bond.
The new James Bond of JewelleryMaker. You've also got the flattened head pins here. Teardrop shapes.
Yeah, I know, they're gorgeous, aren't they?
Aren't they beautiful? And you've got the swirl detail that you've kind of continued through into some of your pieces, which we'll look at shortly. So that's your findings pack. Loads and loads in there, absolutely loads. Let's look at the gemstones themselves though, shall we? Because there's a beautiful array. Starting off with your clear crackled quartz. This is icicles on a strand, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just by adding a little bit of heat and the internal structure changes and gives you this beautiful crackled effect. 260 carats worth you have of these top drilled medium nuggets. Wait, when you see exactly how Alison's used them, you're going to fall in love. I've then got your monochrome beautiful quartz with the rutilations internally within there. Some of the shards are really impressive within here. A beautiful mix, and again the ability to graduate on colour within this strand, which doesn't actually happen that often at all. I've then got your beautiful, rich, deep black agate. 200 carats worth here, and these are your drop style chips. Now, chips, they look quite uniform to me for chips. They're quite smooth, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely, and you can match quite a lot of them. So you could get pairs very easily.
That's great. So that's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
And if you're one of those people who like symmetry to your design, then that's going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
And lastly, but by no means leastly,
tell me they don't call that grey.
I hope they call it silver.
I hope
they
so.
should do. Silver cultured pearls. These are your cashew pearls. 8 by 6 mil on these ones. Oh my goodness, they are exquisite. If you're not sure how a cashew pearl is created, it's essentially with a usual mollusk, we'll add an irritant, and then to protect itself it will build up nacre, and that's why you get these beautiful round and potato shapes. But actually with a cashew pearl, what happens is the mollusk rejects the irritant, so you get these your gorgeous organic boho chic shapes running across there. Purely Mother Nature still though, working those shapes. 4 strands, 3 genuine gemstones, 1 organic. A findings pack, 30 meters worth of your wire and your essential threadings. Your price today. No. That's your should be price. That's how much you would pay were you to buy these individually. If you get it before 9 though, today you pay just £24.95 for all of this. You would be over the moon to pay that just for these gemstones themselves.
I would be.
Even ignoring the pearls.
Yeah. I mean, this rutile quartz strand is amazing.
Isn't it?
Absolutely amazing. I loved it.
It is so special. Lots of you coming through for this. Get your hands on the new findings pack. Beautiful organics, really high-end quality on those lovely textured gemstones as well, and that new soft wire, which people have fallen head over heels for.
So malleable, so easy to use.
Seriously workable, isn't it?
Oh, it's fabulous. It is fabulous. And you can undo it quite easily and straighten it out again. It is quite forgiving.
Yeah,
it's lovely. It is. I know Sammy said it. It's quite like working with sterling.
Yes.
It's lovely.
I'm glad you've enjoyed it. You can tell you've enjoyed it. I love this piece. You've just really highlighted those jump rings that you get in the pack.
Yeah, I just wanted to have a play with it, and I thought it was lovely. I really do like those little jump rings. So I thought something very simple, very easy. I've gone quite, because it's monochrome, and I wanted to sort of highlight the monochrome and keep the designs quite simple, because I think that really shows it off.
Really does.
So yeah, I've done, and this is perfect for a starter. Some of these are so easy to do.
It's absolutely fab. And at that price point, it's astonishing, because think about it this way. Even if, not that we ever would, because we're not allowed to, sell these individual strands for just £5, which we're not allowed to do, that'd only be £20 worth. You'd be getting the rest for £4.95. And that's a serious underestimation.
That, I have to steal it. The colours you're getting in this blows me away. You've got the pinks, the greens, the turquoises. I mean, I love Keshi pearls. They're one of my favourite types of pearls, but I love that strand. I love the colours you get on it, and I don't know whether you can see that at home.
You'll be able to when you get it home. 32 opportunities left, so you'll have to be quick. Right, where are we starting, love?
We were going to do a simple one, and I put the wrong kit out. I'm sorry.
It's
getting carried away with all these gemstones. So I was going to do the ladder, for want of a better word. It's a great design that you can do really easily and knock up something which I think is really elegant.
Yeah.
Because of the graduation, I think that adds to a piece.
Yeah.
Everyone goes on about the little black dress, but if you've got a colour, then using black and white jewellery is almost reversing that, and it really can make it very elegant.
Really good point.
So you've got a really bright colour dress, a really big bold red dress, black and white jewellery. Wow,
fab! I love that.
Brilliant. Very deco-y.
So we start off with, this is the rutile quartz we're focusing on.
This is the rutile quartz. So what I did was I graduated it, but I wanted to keep the sizes quite even, and I think did I get 5 or 6 rows, something like that. 5 rows. Well, I've got 4 here, and you want to get them so they all are roughly the same size for each graduation. It doesn't matter if they're slightly different, and it's simply a case of spreading them out and picking through, and then going down. And I went from the black to the almost black to the very, very prominent rutiles to the almost clear. And that's how I did it. I just graduated it, and then using a head pin, just pop the 5 on, and I'll show you with 1 row because it's all the same. So easy to do. And you could build this up for us, you could do 2 rows of black, 2 rows of let's call it grey, 2 rows of pale and 2 rows of clear. You could also add on the crackle quartz at the bottom for a real ting right at the end. So I've just threaded the 5 onto a head pin, and I shall use my pliers. And all I did was make a little wrapped loop, one end, and I fetched it along, and I've made a wrapped loop the other, and then I made sure that they were all perfect for popping in your resin, popping in your polymer. You could stick that in your polymer
and bake it.
You'd have to check with a polymer expert.
You can.
About bake. There you go. Thank you. But could you imagine those sticking up so you've got the little baubles on?
Yeah, I love that idea.
Fab. Perfect for using for eyes or bits in the flowers. Great for putting in resin. I know you can use it in resin.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've got our 5 little links. Then we got a chain, and I put them on. Come here, chain. Stab it. You can imagine what I'm like in a Chinese, can't you? And then we're just going to open our little... Oh no, I used jump rings. That's right. So I used a jump ring. Whenever I put them, let's make a jump ring.
Out of your findings pack?
Yeah, I used a jump ring out of my findings pack, which I've moved out of the way to be tidy.
Well done.
So I should just make a quick jump ring. So if you haven't got any jump rings handy, then you can just make them. Just
Easy
like
as that. Easy as that.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can use head pins for.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
opening that up.
open that. For those who don't know, you don't pull it open, you twist it. So open your stable door.
Yeah.
Pop it through there. And pop it. Now what I did is I started at the bottom with the clear, I put it in the bottom space.
Okay.
Then I put the next one in the next space. It would depend on how big your nuggets were.
Great.
So if they were really big, put them in, leave one between. If they're small enough, do them one on. If some slightly sit over, it doesn't matter.
Gives you a nice fan detail, I suppose.
Yeah.
So this chain's perfect for it, actually.
This chain's absolutely perfect for it. The one thing you need to make sure is it's going in the same side of the chain, so you don't twist your chain.
Good tip.
Just makes it look nicer.
Okay.
And literally, you're just going to twist that on there, and the same on the other side, and then you have your row on there.
Isn't that wonderful?
How simple is that to make an elegant necklace?
That is really simple, but beautiful and classy. I have got 9 left and I have got 7 in basket. So if you want to get your hands on the last 2, I strongly encourage you to get over right now. Thank you so much for showing us that lovely Alison. Beautiful collection as always. Now, let's take another little nosy at some of your pieces at home. Join me over at the Wall of Fame. Hello, welcome. We're over at the Wall of Fame and Alison's got a real treat.
I know, this is gorgeous. Yeah. Number 45, I'm loving this. Ruth Davis, I think it's gorgeous. Hi everyone. I had these fab red marcasite discs and a strand of golden rutile quartz. Is that rutile quartz again? Out on the table along with bits from various JM kits. Just playing around, ended up with this necklace. Love the antique bronze chain and the star pin head pins, some of those new shapes we're talking about. Thanks for bringing us such interesting gems and findings, JM. Love them. I think that's great. And that's something, if you're struggling, if you haven't got an idea what to do, just throw an odd mix. Just throw some gemstones on your table and see what you end up with.
And it can let your imagination go.
Oh, let's put that with that.
Adore that idea. Well done. This is fab. Hi all, this is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame Viking knit using chartreuse 0.4. I have no idea what the gems are as I was wire wrapping them at the beginners wire workshop with Louise. I wish the best to all the entries this week, and that is from Kay. You, my love, are number 43 and congratulations for using such a beautiful colour palette with them. Good luck.
Number 46, this is Valerie. I had to send this in, my attempt to copy Anne Murray's creation. I need to win so I can purchase beads to finish it. It looks pretty good like that, to be fair. Regards, Valerie. That looks lovely, Valerie.
Beautiful design. Thank you very much, Valerie. Take a look at these.
Oh,
they're so up my street. I'd wear these all day. Good morning, how is everyone? Not bad, thank you, not bad. I've been away in Northern Ireland for a couple of weeks and had the best vacation ever. I stayed in a lovely old cottage with friends and family, can't wait to go back. I spent some time beach combing while away, and so my entry this week's Wall of Fame is a pair of stud earrings I made with sea glass I found. Wow. Fab. I wrapped 2 triangular pieces in the sea glass from JM. It's silver plated 0.8 wire and added the earring post. I'm hoping for more wire deals as I've got a few kilos of sea glass that need wrapping. I hope you love the earrings as much as I do. Have a great day and good luck to all. And that's from Alia. Thank you so much for that. Sea glass is wonderful.
But also great with the bead scoop, with your unusual shapes.
With your unusual
shape design.
I would wear those all day. They are so beautiful. We have got some wire deals coming up, so stay where you are. Good luck, 44.
This is beautiful. Look at the colour pop on that. Number 47, Natalie. This is my first attempt at wire wrapping pendant. You're joking? Brilliant. I tried to use the techniques of Laura binding. The blue wire and pink druzy are all from JM. I used 1 mil and 0.4. I scratched a little of the blue coating off the wire, so need to be more careful with my next one, but overall very happy with the way it turned out. I think it looks fab, and to be fair, you can't notice.
You can't tell, even though you said I couldn't tell.
With practice, you'll get the hang of that.
You absolutely will. I love that colour contrast.
That looks fab.
Thank you so much. Good luck, that's number 47. Now, stay where you are for me, because me and Alison are back after the break, and we're going to be joined by a massive group of friends. I like to call them Cabochons. These are all coming up for you in one purchase. We will see you very, very soon after this.
Join the incredibly talented guest designer Alison Tarry in her very first wire sculpture DVD. In this edition, you will learn all the skills needed to create fabulous scrollwork designs, including a decorative bell, wire booties and an ornamental box. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order for just 50p and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from the genuine gemstone company. JewelleryMaker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, JewelleryMaker are never far away. JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find.
Are you new to jewellery making? Then tune in to our Designer Inspiration Show every day between 1 and 5 for our new 2 sections. We'll help you get started and give you all the knowledge and inspiration you need. Also, we'll be introducing you to a new medium every day. Whether you're a beginner or intermediate, we've got everything you need to get you started with a new hobby. The Designer Inspiration Show, only on JewelleryMaker.
Hello everybody, look at these gorgeous cabs. Look at all the colours, look at all the textures, look at all the different shapes and sizes. This is gonna be a quick one for you today. My name is Rebecca Redican and joining me today is the absolutely exceptional, wonderfully talented and oh so nice Alison.
Hello!
Hello there!
Getting almost back in, there you go.
How are you, sweets?
I'm all right, thank you.
Your next kit, you're excited, aren't you?
I so loved this kit.
It's fab. Can't wait to show you that.
Absolutely adored this.
Before all of that though, do you want to get your hands on 2,400 carats worth of gemstones right here, right now? This is your multicoloured onyx. Now let me briefly talk to you about onyx. Onyx is a gemstone which is renowned throughout the world. It has been used by Oh, huge, beautiful designer names, things like your Gucci, things like your Tiffany. But also, it has been used in pieces of artwork. Fabergé eggs very famously have used this beautiful material time and time again to create some really ornate high-end pieces. I have got for you today a huge selection. Take a look at the amount you're getting. Wow. Let me count them. I'm going to have to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. 54. What if I was to say to you, you could get, take a look. Oh my gosh. Just the first one I pulled out and I've fallen in love with it. Then I said to you, oh, you can have that for £1. You would fall head over heels, wouldn't you? Look, you've even got elements in here of beautiful clarity and transparency. Look at that one. So amber tones running through here. You've got some seriously sizable pieces. Look at that. That's got a touch of the fluorite about it, actually, hasn't it? You've got some beautiful jet pieces as well. You've got some rounds. You've got some drops. Oh, look. Oh, hello. Hello, Amber.
Is it amber?
No, that's what it looks like, though, doesn't it?
I'm thinking fire agate.
Oh, it does a bit, you're right. You're not wrong. Drops. Look, bright colours. Brightness. Oh, my goodness. Isn't this a lovely selection? Every single one of these, that one always tells a story, doesn't it? Looks a bit scenic. Look at that. Imagine this as a drop pendant. I absolutely love saffron colours. I always think these saffron tones feel really, really expensive because as soon as I see the colour, I think saffron itself, and we all know saffron's more expensive in weight than gold, isn't it? So I always think saffron, beautiful tone. Just finished a commissioned ring using one of those cabs, black, in silver-plated wire. Oh, Fran, congratulations.
Classy.
People love commissioned pieces of unique pieces like this, don't they? I hope you had fun making it. Look, oh, there is so much to go through here. Look at that one's like a scene, isn't it? Oh,
gorgeous.
This is go with what you're wearing as well, Alison. Gotta say. Oh, look as well.
Oh, look at the colour of that.
All of these are completely unique and individual. We've got different shapes. We've got different. Look, this one's got druzy at the side. Oh, look, wait, if I do this. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? A sunset over a frozen lake.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. I love using things like that to set a scene and use some wire work on top to put something. You could do a nice little tree of life with the sunset behind.
A little boat.
You could do a little boat on the frozen lake. You could do a skier.
Yeah, it wouldn't be going fast, but there's another point.
You could have a skier.
A skier?
But you could use it to do all sorts on it. They're so great for backgrounds.
Aren't they fab?
Even you know, even though they're fantastic in their own right.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Look at this one. This one looks like it's almost got encapsulated organics within it.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful? They're actually encapsulated within the gem. Oh my goodness, there's so many of you getting your hands on this. I'd better bring your price in. How many did I say? Can anyone remember? How much? Was it 54? I'm sure it was 54. I said to you, oh my gosh, how did I miss that one? I said to you, if you were happy, will you be happy to pay £1 for each of these? Because I know at places that I've been to, you can get yourself an agate cab. Agate generally coming in at a slightly lower price point than this gemstone. A general craft store that we all know and love. Agate cab around what size? Probably actually around this size. £17.95 for one. Genuinely, bottom of my heart. The price today, though, isn't £1 each. Oh, no. How about this? For all of them. All of these cabs.
Did I miss something today? Is this a special show where you're selling everything off dirt cheap? Because it feels like it.
Yes, Alison, it's called a Sunday at JewelleryMaker.
I can't believe the prices today. That is...
How much does that work out at each? Less than 50 pence each.
Absolutely bonkers.
Way less than that though, less than that. 48p is it? 46p. 46 pence per one. The great thing with this is, I will be honest, I love wire wrapped cabs, and I really, really do. I've only actually done one, maybe two before. It is one of those things that I personally believe when you only buy one cab, or maybe even two cabs, you're so precious about what you do with them. And even if you're learning your skill, you feel a bit like, oh, maybe I'll save this one until I get a little bit better. With this, you don't have to worry.
Dive in.
Dive in. Jump in.
Yeah.
Even if you've never worked with cabs before, with this selection, you don't have to be afraid. So what if one goes a bit wrong? You've got 53 left over to have another go with.
Just undo it anyway.
Just undo it if you want.
But you've got wire, you've got soutache, you can use them with all sorts of things. You can set them in your clays. Your job's the limit. You're just away with that. £24.95. Look at the markings on those.
All individual,
Amazing.
all unique. Look, they're just spectacular. I know you're not going to be able to see this, but there is a line, a stripe in this internal druzy, but it's a perfect stripe.
Oh.
Can you see it? You see the stripe here? That is glittering with druzy.
Wow.
That is twinkling with purple natural. Look, wait, did you catch it then? That is so wonderful. This is what Mother Nature does. She gives us different varieties of pieces, times and time again. I absolutely adore them. Do you know what this would be great for? Great for your commissions, great for your pieces, for, you know, getting ready for Christmas. Be wonderful for you. But also, it would be spectacular if you're doing things like jewellery making parties, or if you're planning on having on your stall an opportunity to, which of these simple designs would you like? Pick your own stone.
Yeah.
Can Alison do a framed cabochon showing her preferred technique? The coloured ones shine with lights as pendants, Fran. Is that all right?
What,
says,
right now?
Can you pick one and you can show us at the end?
Go on then.
She's dead chuffed with that.
No, I can. I'm just... no, I can.
Which one would you like? Would you want to come and have a look? Go on. Kids in the candy shop.
Christmas.
So many of these.
Oh, I know.
Look at this druzy in this one.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
Look at that.
Look like waves crashing.
Say one.
Yeah, just one.
I can't count.
Well, Dee says you can have as many as you like, really.
Can I? Do I have to wrap them all?
You have to wrap them all. No, you can just...
Where was that?
Which one?
Fire agate one.
Which one?
What's that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one. Try that one. You happy? Alison, how many have you taken?
Only one.
You've taken 4?
I can't count.
Oh, yeah, that is very
There's only one there.
You've got 4. We can all
That's
see.
a Welsh one.
I've got loads of these for you today, working out around 48 pence per one. This is your opportunity to stock up on goodies. We don't have selections of cabs that often, and we most certainly do not have it with this variety. I did a beautiful collection of dendritic agate cabs for you the other day. Did you get them? They were absolutely beautiful. You didn't get that carat weight. It was the same price point. You didn't get the carat weight though. And those were gorgeous, but they were monochrome. If you want the opportunity to work with colour, internal textures, external textures, then this is going to be the variety for you. You right there, ladies? Hello, how are you, Sheila?
I'm just going to for some wire, just carry on.
Oh, right, just carry on. Pretend we're not here.
Those are absolutely stunning.
Do you love them? What would you do with them?
Oh, I'd use them in my sewing with the lace and with the...
Oh, lace around
with the backing fabric and that sort of thing. And, you know, you sew round and...
Like what you've got on right now, actually.
That's amazing.
That'd be so, so beautiful. Look at this necklace. How gorgeous would this be? With that.
Gorgeous.
There you are. Look at you. Oh, glam. Oh, look.
Amazing.
Because she's worth it. How's Sunday experience going?
Yes, yes.
Good.
Yes. They're doing really well.
Oh, good. I'm glad. We'll chat to them in a bit. And you've only
get some wire. Sorry,
just getting some wire. No, it's all right. We hardly noticed you whispering. 60 opportunities left, but I've got loads in baskets. £24.95. Don't forget your collection. 54 of these. You might have slightly more, you might have slightly less, but you'll definitely be getting 2,400 carats worth. My director Ben would say you couldn't buy 2,400 real carats for that price, and you couldn't, could you? You couldn't. £24, not that you'd want that many carats, but 2,400 carats worth is exceptional. Only 58 opportunities left. I've got loads and loads coming up for you, so I think I'm moving on now. But do treat yourself to all of these because it's going to be great for you to just add another string to your bow if you've not tried it out before, but also to top up your stash if you so wish to do so. 58 opportunities left. Once you've checked out, I'll have a handful or two left. Now, coming up for you is something so special that Dion doesn't even know. Oh, we've had a text in. Hi, ladies. Hello, Teresa, you all right? I've just finished my first wire wrapped cab and I'm so pleased with it. I've just bought the cab collection, smiley face. I can't wait to play Alison. Can you do a 3D Christmas tree with wire that we could decorate with gems, please? Love, Teresa in Germany. Teresa, you clever, clever chick.
I might have already planned something.
Teresa, there might be on the near horizon a Christmas tree blooming.
There might be.
When are we expecting this?
Well, I haven't asked in there yet. I haven't asked the powers that be if I can do it.
Well, it's too late. You've mentioned it now.
But
we'll have uproar if not.
Next month. Next month, I'm thinking.
Next month. Keep your eyes peeled, Teresa. We'll give you a heads up on the Facebook page and everything. Fabulous. Last chance to get your hands on it. £24.95 for you today. You're still there. There's loads of you on the phones. We'll be with you in moments or four. Just keep holding. Keep holding. This is a really special pairing I'm about to bring to you now. I think these are just so spectacular. If you got the last kit with Alison, then I would strongly suggest you add these to your collection because they work too well to ignore. Look at these beautiful silver coloured cultured pearls. They are luxurious to the extreme for numerous reasons. First off, of course, there's the colouring. It's silver. It's a beautiful metallic edge, which is just already making these beautiful, workable, usable with your findings that you already have. They're also very luxurious because as a general rule within the trade, it's known that beautiful pearls that are 9mm or more are classed as luxurious size pearls, and you have got from 7 to 10mm on these, so touching upon that luxurious in size as well. The pearl themselves as an organic is a very luxurious thing, worn by celebrities, royals throughout the ages, throughout the world. You've got 2 strands here and you're looking at the rice bead shaped cultured pearls. Now, you're not sure what cultured pearls are, it means that we haven't had to go into the sea to disrupt any marine life or dredge up any coral to get these. They're all safely collected. So you are happy and safe in the knowledge that we haven't disturbed any seas or marine life to get these, and you're still managing to get that gorgeous pearl pair. Your price today is not. This is the only time I think I am absolutely going to be blown away at the price of 2 strands of pearls. £8.95 for 2 strands today.
For 2? Can I? For 2?
Go on, Alison, you can say it this time.
I still think that's balmy.
That is balmy.
For 2, and they're beautiful. Look at that necklace on the wall of fame. Simple pearl in each ear, bit of sterling silver, £30–40.
Oh yeah, easily. I cannot get over that price point. Okay, listen, ladies and gents, there is a queue on the phone, but don't worry, it's worth it. You need to get on the phone right now to ensure that you've got even the slightest chance of getting your hands on this. When you see pearls anywhere for $6.95 an individual strand, I can honestly, from the bottom of my heart, safely say I think you're getting a massive bargain. Just for 1 strand at $6.95, I think you are getting yourself luxury at a low price point. But for 2, for only £2 more, it's a no-brainer. Lol. My partner is going to start banning me from JM soon. I can see it coming. Lol. Oh well, never mind. Oh, Julie, just send him, I don't know, out, do the shopping or something.
Does he not have a hobby? Does he not spend money on a hobby?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Good. That's a good one.
You know, how much is a pint these days?
Well, yeah.
That's less than 2 pints.
And last a lot longer in some circles. You've got 2 strands there. Congratulations, everyone. Now, let me bring to you another one of the brand new collections. I brought them to you earlier on in the pink colour tone. Melanie, if you're watching, get on the phone now. Because if purple's your favourite colour, look at these brand spanking new trio of your Tiger's Eye. That is a Zambian tone, isn't it? That is rich. That is aubergine, isn't it, in colour palette?
It's gorgeous. And it will go so well with the other strand, the pink as well.
Oh, you're not wrong at all.
That is amazing. And they will mix so well together.
The pink's coming at the bottom of your screen. That was a triple strand as well. This is your purple strand selection of the Tiger's Eye. Now, you're getting 3 strands. Your sizing is 4, 6 and 8 mil. They're all perfect rounds. You are getting such a beautiful colour palette. There's something about purple that makes me think expensive. There is something about the colour purple that makes me think regal and royal. You know, in the old films that depict royalty back in the age, and they would have these, you know, fur robes, wouldn't they, with that beautiful purple velvet bursting down the centre of the cape.
Yeah.
That is a really beautiful image, and I think that's what these conjure up for me. Because you've got the colour, but you've also got the shimmer, the chatoyancy under the surface, which almost mimics the feel of the velvet itself. You have got a triple strand selection here. Your price today for all 3 will be in the future £17.85, but we're launching it at a low price, £14.95. When you buy these after 9 o'clock individually, you will be paying over £17 for them, almost £18, let's face it. But today, launching it on the morning show, it's £14.95. You have got a beautiful, ever so popular colour, and you've got a really versatile selection in the sense that you've got the symmetry working with the gemstone, you've got the symmetry working with the shape, but the sizings are altered so gently that you are going to get a lot of use out of these as well. What would we do with them, Alison?
Oh, like I say, I like colour blocking them, but I do like the way they go with the other ones. You could do so much with them. You could keep them together for a big statement piece, and I do like big statement. Or you could split them up. You could make bangles, bracelets. You can use them with your wire work. You could use them on your bead loom. You can use them in your kumahimo. You can use them in your soutache. You could use them, and what a fab colour coming up to Halloween as well. That with black for Halloweeny.
I cannot wait for Halloween. Me, well, I will be on Halloween. Let's just say I'll see you there. Morning, Becky and Alison. Could Alison please help me? I'm dressing up for Halloween. I need to make some jewellery. I want them to look like forgotten souls. Thanks, Denise Nottingham.
Oh gosh. I'd go for forgotten souls. I'd go with greys and things.
Would you?
Yeah, sort of faded greys and silvers for Halloween. Ooh.
I want to throw my 2 pence
Go
in
on,
here.
you throw your 2 pence.
I might go for something that has an effect like chatoyancy or like labradorescence, because it's almost that orb kind of ghostly feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe.
Definitely. Definitely. And it kind of depends on whether you want your lost soul to be a bit tortured or not.
Yeah. All right, Alison, it's only 11:30, love. Blimey. So what idea would you suggest then?
For jewellery or for actually dressing up, it really does depend on what you're dressing up as. If it's all raggedy, then I'd go for very random shapes and almost try and make something so that it looks unfinished. Does that make sense?
Yes, I know.
So you don't want the really smooth polished. If you're going to do something with wire, sort of wire up half of it and really do the other half scruffy, deliberately scruffy, so that it looks like it's decaying as well.
I like that idea.
So I'd really play with that sort of side of it and go high, really intricate wire wrapping, but then really sort of get your crinkler, ruffle your wire, have nooks in it, have bits where the wire's just sort of got a loop on the end to tidy it, but fit, you know, almost falling off with a bead almost dropping off the end.
I see.
And if you put some monofilament on, you could actually drop a bead off the end and it'll look like it's falling. So you could really play with that for a necklace and have it sort of all draping and almost just disintegrating round you.
So have some fun with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Have a bit of fun. Thank you for those ideas. $14.95, they are absolutely flying out. I've got to move on because I've got loads coming up. Something a little bit different for you now. Your twisted wire selection. Twisted wire is relative in dribs and drabs, but recently, as soon as twisted wire is on, it's like people have bought it, tried it out, fallen in love with it, realised how much they want it and need it. Now, whenever we have it on, especially in a bundle, people just grab it as quick as they can, and this is going to be no different. Let me show you exactly what we're getting here today. So, we've got a variety of your twisted wires. We're going to be getting 10 metres per spool. So you've got 10 metres worth of the 0.6 copper twisted wire. You've then got 0.8, and this is in your blue and ice blue. You've got the magenta and the purple as well, coming here in the 0.6 as well. I've got 0.8 this one is. You've got 0.4 in that same twisted mix. I've then got the 0.4 beautiful copper coloured twisting together here as well, and I've finally got the gold alone, which is your 0.6 10 metres worth there. This is how you can use your twisted wire. Gemma Crow piece that we've got here. We've got some, look at Sammy's earrings there, aren't they beautiful? If you watched yesterday, you will have, no, Friday was it, Sammy doing her swan. She used the base there for the twisted wire, and actually a lovely lady in the workshop room has recreated that swan using the twisted wire. Twisted wire is wonderful because yes, we know you can twist your own wire, but if you want symmetry throughout, then this is the way to do it, because sometimes if you get the tension on your twister tool, or if your twisted wire is the fact that you get colours in here that you can't buy from us individually. We don't do an ice blue wire reel. We don't do a magenta wire reel. You get colours that you otherwise might not be able to play with. I've got lots of people already coming in with this. Hi, lovely member of staff. Hi, oh, got my belt on today, your price should be £34.65, but this is Dion. She's not staying there. We're running out of wire, so why not drop the price? Massively. £19.95 for you today. Honestly, genuinely, bottom of my heart, I've got a show on Thursday, a Wirework show, and we have no wire. It's with you, actually, isn't it, Alison?
It is.
Surprise!
Yeah, thanks for that.
No probs. We just don't have any.
No.
It's been so popular. It's such a popular medium. Always has been, but especially recently when we've done crazy prices like this. I would genuinely say get your hands on the twisted wire whilst you can. Twisted wire, Alison, I know you've worked with it quite a lot. Talk to us about it.
I love it. I was a bit sceptical to begin with.
Yeah.
I've twisted my own wire, and it is a technique, but when you want to use lots of it, it's so time consuming. Yeah. And like you say, you can get it tightly twisted at one end and not at the other. You've got meters and meters of that, whereas you do it in small sections to try and get it even. Fabulous. I adore it. I adore mixing it with the round wire, excuse me, and also with square wire, and actually mixing the two different types. Love it. Absolutely love it. You can gizmo it. Well, you can do everything you can do with a round wire with it, or a square wire with it. But it just gives you that little bit of texture. And like
gives
you say,
you a different
the colours.
feel.
Yeah, absolutely love it.
In unique colours as well. And even just getting a normal wire and building up around the corkscrew twist, it gives you a completely different look, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, could you imagine your coils made out of that? Because there's no reason why you couldn't put it in that as well.
I can.
Because it does, because you've got the twist on when you get twisted wire, the light hits it and bounces differently to when you've got flat wire. So it does give you almost a sparkle from your wire.
Does it? Almost looks like you've got faceted wire, doesn't it?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, absolutely. So it's fabulous for doing that, and the colours are fab, absolutely fab.
It's a lovely selection, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Really beautiful array of colours here. You've got to be quick to get it though. You can see the number can't catch up there. £19.95. You've got loads and loads. You've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 metres worth of your twisted wire, which actually, if you were to make it yourself, you'd need double that amount of wire. It's a cracking price point, £19.95 for you. Loads of you still there. There's lots and lots of you on the phone lines. Do not worry, we will be with you. Everyone keep checking out your basket whenever you have the opportunity. I love this piece. Look at that. Janet created this piece. Look at that beautiful butterfly with the two flowers. So simple, but because actually, I would go as far as to say, if you were to do that with plain wire, it would look nice, it would look beautiful. But because you've got the twisted detail, it gives it a little bit of an extra pizzazz, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and in fact, the colour that she used on that necklace, you have got in here. That is a pair of earrings that Janet's made with the twisted wire as well. That's just gizmoed it, isn't it? 2 left, got to move on. Congratulations, everyone. I'm heading on over to you in a moment.
Oh, are you?
Am I coming over here? Yeah, I'll bring this with me. Now, I just need to let you know that there is druzy in this kit. Let me carry on. I'll get rid of this strand. Now, we've been sent over a slightly different version of what we're actually going to be getting. So ignore this for me, that never happened. What you need to replace in your imagination within there is another strand of druzy. I will show you all and explain all now. Just scoop that there. You need to give the hubby...
yes, I do. John, 2 please.
Straight away when we came in, you said, husband's on standby, I need this kit.
Yeah, I said, when's it going to be on? I need to give him the heads up.
Why do you love so much?
The colours were phenomenal. And the other strand's the deep blue. And they just go so well. Yeah.
Now we are missing a strand. You won't have this issue. It's just we've been sent over slightly the wrong selection. You will also be getting a strand of this druzy here, which is the really dark denim blue. So imagine a strand of that. It will be the same length, the same size. I have got 3 strands of druzy coming to you in this kit. Let's have a little quick look through them. You've got the golden colour. You've got the diesel multicoloured, and you'll be getting the denim blue colour as well. Look at the druzy sparkling away. Druzy's really interesting. It's again Mother Nature working in peculiar ways. There'll be a host rock which will be porous, and a silica-based substance will seep into this porous rock. And because it's shaded and because the pressure changes so dramatically, this beautiful silica-based substance will just freeze in time. It doesn't have time to form perfect crystals, which is why you get this fairy-like twinkle from the druzy. It's all totally unique. It really, really is. So 3 strands of that you'll be getting. Remember that you've got that denim blue strand as well. I've then got the findings pack, and it's the findings pack that's really new to us, and it's in the golden colour. With your brush detail, with those beautiful little teardrop head pins as well. Super strong and sturdy. Good length on those as well.
Yeah,
great for doing rosary links, wouldn't it?
Fab.
You have got 118 pieces in this pack here today, including but not limited to shepherd's hooks and earring finding cord ends. Everything you can see on screen you'll be getting. I've then got your essential threading materials too, which we can never have too much of really. We need them in our lives. It's one of those things that when you run out, boy oh boy do you know about it. So let's reiterate. 3 strands of druzy, use your imagination. I've got findings pack and your essential finding materials. Your price point is not, you're going to be so glad you got 2.
I hope you.
Your price today.
He's a good lad.
£24.95. You genuinely love this, don't you?
I do. I loved all the kits. I really loved all the kits. I loved, like, you know, I loved the greys. I loved working with the purples and the copper, but this blew me away. And it's very rare I actually make a suite of jewellery from a kit.
Oh, yeah.
I normally make sets.
Yes.
Normally make distinct sets because I very rarely just make a one-off. Normally make sets, but this, any of the pieces would go with any of the others because I've mixed all the strands. The strands just went so well together because in the multicoloured strand you get the dark blues of the dark blue strand. Yeah. So there you go, there's one. So you get the dark blue of the other strand. But you also get the goldens. And they all just tone so well. So when you put them together, they go, amazing. I loved it. I loved it.
Well, you've got 2, so we can tell that. You're not the only one who's multi-buying on this either.
The techniques I've used are very basic, very standard techniques, but because of the graduation of the colour and the way you can mix them, I think they look $1 million.
They look so expensive.
They do. I think this is one of the nicest kits, apart from when I had a really, really high-end kit, which was phenomenal. This is just, and there's no wire.
I know.
But it just blew me away.
These are absolutely flying out. You can see how quick this is going. I've got 30 in baskets. I've got 30 left. Where are we starting, lovely lady? What are we going to see?
Well,
good. Yeah. Cool. Can't wait.
See, I got very addled with this strand. It's the first one. I was like, ooh. And well, I can show you how I did the dropper, the middle one, that one, yeah.
Fab.
I loved, actually, I'm not going to show you how I made it, but this, our James Bond finding, I just used, how simple is that? With one,
I was just talking about that.
With one druzy, I picked out a nice piece of druzy for the middle, and it's got one dropper on the back.
How much did you sell that for?
I'd probably, because bear in mind I'm in the northwest, I'd probably sell that for 15. For
amazing,
2 beads and your chain. But the thing is, if you sold it for the price it cost you to buy them, stupidly enough, people won't buy it.
No, because they'll think what's wrong with it.
Because you could probably sell that for a £5 for what it's cost you to buy it and make.
Oh yeah.
No one's going to buy it for a £5 because they think it's
what's wrong
cheap
with
rubbish.
Yeah, exactly.
But Go on.
Just need to let people know, if you're on the website, there will be a picture and you'll see this strand in it. It's not that one. It's been sent wrong. It's been photographed wrong. We're really, really sorry. It's the deep blue, gorgeous druzy that you're getting instead. So ignore that photograph. 8 left. That's it. Be quick. Okay, beautiful.
I'm going to hang around. It's amazing strand. So what I did was I graduated it, and I got the 3 strands, and I'm like, oh, this just goes so well together. I can't. Normally I go, right, I like working with that strand and I make this set. Sometimes I mix a bit in of others. This I just went blown.
Just go for it.
Just go for it. So I'll show you the it's the ladder weave, and some people have seen it before. If you haven't, then you know this is how you do it.
Okay.
And if you're doing graduated colour, what you've got to think about is where you're placing them. So I actually put it out. So I lay it all out, either on a bead tray or a mat, and I was looking for, like, you know, where's my bit of druzy going? Well, that's a lovely bit of druzy. I'll put that one in the middle, I'll put those around the outside, and I did actually look at the druzy bits to see where I wanted things to go.
Okay.
So I'm going to lay it out like that, and then I wanted the yellowish ones of the middle strand near the yellow, coming through the blues, the mid blues, going to the deeper blues ones of that to lead into the blue of that, and it's just a seamless graduation. It looks like you've got one graduated strand.
Yeah.
So from here I'd be looking at more blues to go in and get the deeper blues to then tie in with the blue strand coming up. So I'd then have another few rows coming back up.
Okay.
Okay, so with my beading thread,
sorry to say that the kit has just sold out. Sorry about that. We will put up on screen now some more goodies for you to get your hands on though. Loads of them gone. Sorry if you missed out. Back on screen is going to be the shell pearl, the white headband with the strand as well. They're up at £7.95 for you. You can get your hands on the last few.
I'm not surprised. This is phenomenal.
It's amazing kit, isn't it?
Watch out for the druzy kit. The others are gorgeous, but this ain't gonna hang around.
And it hasn't.
It's beading thread. We get loads of it. You've always got plenty of it, so don't stint. I always have far too much beading thread and end up cutting quite a bit off. Sometimes I'll reuse it on a bracelet, but I always think if you're going to do something, and you could make this into a fantastic choker.
Yeah, I love that.
If you're going to do something, you don't want to stop halfway through. And I learnt the hard way. I did a pearl necklace, and I got 2/3 round of it, and it was this pattern, only it was about 4 layers. And I got 2/3 of the way around it. They were tiny little pearls, and I ran out.
So annoying.
I had to start again. Took me hours. Right, so I've got my bit. I'm going to put my one on at the bottom with a nice little bit of druzy, and I'm going to pull it down. Then you just threading them on either side. So get your first 3 on. This is my way. We all end up with the same thing, but we kind of start possibly different. So you've got your first 3 on.
Yeah.
Right, then you start your pattern. So your next one's going to have 2, so you thread in your 2, and you could get 5 or 6 strands on the one that's sort of ringed. I think I got 5 or 6 strands through.
That's good.
Which is amazing. The holes are quite generous. So we start off with like this. Then you're going to put, so from your laid out pattern, you've got your outsides and your 2. So you want an outside and a 2.
Yeah.
And an outside on the other one.
On the other strand.
Yeah. And then you
feed through.
Feed your other one through, and then you can let them drop.
So you go through one, and that means that your wire's facing in 2 opposite directions.
Yeah. And then you do the same. So you're working with 3 beads all the time.
Yeah.
So 2 on, 1 from the outside, 1 from the middle. And then the other outside goes on the other side. It doesn't matter which side you put them on, because you're going to push that through both. It's nice. It's nice to work with beads with big holes, so you're not trying to find the holes under these lights. And you can see how that's building up, and that just builds up. We'll put the last
This is a great technique for beginners. We've got loads of new people joining us today. Hello, if it's your first time buying with us today. This is a ladder weave technique, and it's a great basis technique, isn't it?
You can then use this to make your beady beads. What a fantastic beady bead this could make. Yeah. You imagine you pull that round.
And it's a bead of beads.
Yeah, let's
gorgeous.
Actually just do a beady bead.
All right, you're going to switch it up to a beady bead now.
Switch it up to a beady bead. Right, there's our pendant, there's our dropper. We'd have one in the middle, and a tip, I can't remember whether it was Sheila or Linda who said ages ago, when I very early on, if you put that under a book, it'll flatten. It's only this that's making it come up, and it's only because it's got a memory. So if you put that under a book, it'll flatten and then lie flat.
Brilliant, good tip.
It's not my tip, but it's one I remembered, given I've got a terrible memory. So if we feed back through there, we're starting our beady bead. But this also has loads of other varieties. So sorry, I've kind of gone from there because we got to the end of that one.
Right, it's nice to see a few techniques.
And we pull that.
And there.
You've got your start of your beady bead, and then you put one in your middles.
On either side.
But could you imagine this? Do this slightly bigger, and then you've got
bauble.
You've got bauble. You could make that for a bauble cover. You can make it. Oh, they'd make fantastic baubles, wouldn't they? Do it slightly bigger, a bigger beady bead. Wow, what a bauble! I was thinking, do this a bit longer, and you've got serviette holders for your Christmas table.
I was about to say napkin rings.
That's the word. Yes. So we don't have napkins, we have serviettes.
Oh, serviettes!
We have the throwaway jobs, not the ones you rewash.
At Household Ready, can we have kitchen roll?
Does the job.
It does the job, absolutely. That's such a great idea.
I mean, you could
and a ring.
Wow. Chunky ring.
Love that, yes. Perfect.
So this technique can be used for so much.
Love it. Thank you so much for showing us that. We're going to show you some more goodies now. The things that you have sent in. Let's head on over to the Wall of Fame. We're over here at the Wall of Fame, and Alison's got a little treat.
Hey, I've just noticed I've read 3 out each time.
Yeah, well, good for you.
That.
Good for you.
This
it's because you spin a web. You spin a tail with your tails. So.
What, you mean I got the gift of the gab?
Yeah.
This is lovely. Could you imagine that with those little pearls as well that you had? I love those baby pearls. Right, number 50. Lovely, beautiful design. Jane. Hi, hope everyone is keeping well and enjoying the mild weather. We had frost this morning, but we have been. My woof this week was made for my youngest nephew Stuart's wife, Emma, which I gave her last weekend. I used antique bronze wire, which is very pliable, and I love the colour, and the poppy agate in the middle with green aventurine plain rounds and 2 soutache cord, all from JM of course. Many thanks for a great show and keep the bargains coming. The designers all work very hard to make sure we have lots of new ideas and the presenters make the time fly by. I really fancy some feathers, so had better get organised as they're on sale tomorrow morning, which is Saturday. Good luck everybody with the draw. Bye Jane. I hope you got them. Oh, near us, Winsford, Cheshire.
Oh, hi, Winsford. Yeah. I was up in Winsford the other day.
Lovely.
Good luck to you. I've got a beautiful selection here. Look at that. It says, hello my dear friends at JewelleryMaker. Hello Lynn, you're all right? Here we go. This week I'm submitting a picture of a necklace made using the Viking knit technique and black spinel. All materials and bindings from your good selves. I must say I'm absolutely awe-inspired by your talented viewers and feel like a complete novice. Kind regards from Lynn. Well, you don't look like a novice with the pieces you're creating. That's beautiful. You're number 51. Good luck, chick.
It's lovely that. Number 48. This is Tracy. I love this. Hi everyone. Please find my entry for this week's Wall of Fame attached. I used Amazonite beads and made the wire squiggles, technical term she says, freehand with my round nose pliers. I love watching the shows and learning from the designers. I would never have had the confidence to get started without their demos and inspiration. Thanks to all, Tracy. That is beautiful. And if you're not as confident as Tracy, because that's lovely with freehand, you could use your jig to get a very similar effect.
Good tip.
And they'd all come out even. Beautiful. Nice work.
Love that piece. This is a bangle and a half.
Wow.
Look at that. Good morning all at JM. I hope you're enjoying a wonderful day. Yes, it's been really good fun, thank you. I have been very busy as of late, have several of my pieces in a store now. Oh, and fabulous. I have been asked to make more for them. Oh, well done. Congratulations, Kathy. Here is my Wall of Fame this week. A cuff made using silver-plated wire and also beads from you. Grey cloudy quartz and labradorite. Sure would love to see it on the Wall of Fame as I haven't made an appearance for a couple of weeks. Good luck, everyone. Kath, still your friendly JM Jump.
As well. Number 49, I spot a Mark influence here, I think. Susan, hi everyone, here's my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's made from white pearls and white coated wire, which I bought from JewelleryMaker a while ago. Oh, I missed that. I wanted to make a difference from the traditional bridal necklace and so had to go at macrame. I wasn't sure what to do with the ends, so finished them with twirls which look like butterflies. So I used it on the bracelet and the earrings. Love to you all, Sue Davis. I think that's beautiful, and I love the way you've made the little butterflies on the end.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Delicate touch really makes it.
Lovely.
Good luck to all of you at Wall of Fame. Now, after the break, I have got something ever so special. If you're ready for luxury upon luxury upon luxury, you can't get much better than this. 925 rose gold plated, beautiful amethyst chain, but it's very, very limited. I have got a few handfuls of chances, so you'd better make yourself a very quick brew and be back straight after this.
Join guest designer Liz Welsh as she guides you through how to make beads using friendly plastic. Liz will teach you how to make an array of different shapes and patterns, including round beads, wrapped and tubular beads. This DVD is packed full of inspiration and helpful hints and tips. So, to get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
If you're new to JewelleryMaker, simply contact our call centre and we'll send you a tutorial DVD and Get Started booklet, all free of charge. Thank you to all of our customers who voted for JewelleryMaker to be nominated at the Make and Sell Jewellery Awards. We've been nominated for 8 awards. Please continue to vote for us to win by going to the Make and Sell Jewellery Awards website and registering your vote. Voting closes on the 27th of November.
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
When shopping with JewelleryMaker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay one postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with JewelleryMaker.
If for any reason you're not satisfied with your purchase, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
JewelleryMaker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Get involved with JewelleryMaker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
JewelleryMaker is your one-stop shop
for all your jewellery making needs.
Our mission is to provide you with the best quality products,
value for money and excellent customer service.
Come and learn with us. Tune in every day from 9 AM to 9 PM.
JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
I have 50 opportunities and that is it. This is a rose gold 925 chain, unlike you may well have seen it before. I personally have never seen anything like this. On first glances, you would be right to presume that this was the usual double-wrapped rosary link chain that we do. However, take a little closer look and you'll see that it absolutely is not. This is your base rosary link chain with 2 individual charms hanging off in between every single one. This is not our usual chain at all. Usually when we bring you this chain, you will just get that top line. You won't get any of these additional charms. You just, if I move my thumbs, you just get that top row here, don't you? But look at the charms that we've got dropping off in between every single one of these. This is 925, 92.5% genuine silver, enveloped in gorgeous 9-carat rose gold, one of the most popular metallic colours in the world. It's the one that Mark always says, and Sammy actually, whenever they're selling their pieces, the rose gold will always go the fastest on a range, always. It's absolutely adored. I have only got 42 of these left right now. People are already checking out. Look at the amount of gemstones you're getting. 25 carats worth of this, and it's, look at the length of it. 50 centimetres, it's half a metre's worth you have here. You are getting African amethyst, and when we think of African, look at the colour palette. You'd be right in presuming that this is touching upon the Zambian in tone, isn't it? It's so rich, it's so deep. Give you an idea of exactly how long 50 centimetres is. I'm going to show you with, say, a wrapped bracelet. Oh my goodness. Look at the amounts you're getting on here. That, as a collection, is stunning. But because it's almost got a charm design to it, oh my goodness, you could do one of those beautiful pieces too, couldn't you? Mm-hmm. Because it's got those little droppers off there, it's like a charm, but you don't have to mess about with adding your own charms. No. I've only got 32 left. I'll find out exactly what the wonderful Tarista's going to do with these in a bit, but let's get your price in first. Wow.
Fabulous.
You have got, realistically, a extra third of the gemstones on this than you would on our usual strands, because you've got 2 extra droppers hanging off at every single point, and even though it's half of the size, because our other ones are usually a metre, you've still got an extra third of the gemstones on here. The price point hasn't gone up. How is that possible? What would you do with this, Alison?
Not to mention the extra gold you've got in there.
Oh yeah.
Definitely charm bracelet. Anklet. I'd have a really nice anklet. Little anklet. Oh, but idea. You know all the headdresses that are on your forehead at the moment?
Yeah.
That'd look lovely. And just a briolette in the middle, hooked down off it. Simple briolette pendant down off it. Brilliant. You know, we were talking about the headband as a necklace.
Yes, yeah.
And stringing little gemstones below it. Clever, now, if you catch those below that, oh my gosh, how amazing would that look?
Let me see how that would look, because I think that is such a good idea. There is a wait on the phone, just over 2 minutes, but we'll be with you. Stay where you are. If you hang up now, you may well miss out, and we don't want that at all, do we?
Actually attach those to it so that it just drops down. Amazing. That
They would work beautifully.
amazing.
Or even these looped around.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, looping.
Literally attach it straight onto there, so you've got the row of them edging the pearls. Lovely.
Love that idea. This is at the bottom of your screen. Don't forget you get the strand with it as well. This is a headband, but it's so simple to wear as a necklace, why not? And that's at the bottom of the screen, $7.95 for both of those. Last opportunity to get your hands on this. If you're on the phone, don't worry, you probably may well get one. What I would say actually is if you're on the phone, you might actually want to add the next bundle to your order, because I've got a rose gold findings pack, which is going to go perfectly, and the price point's going to be astonishing too. Do you want to take a little look? This is your 925 rose gold finding pack. This is a special collection for you now. All of this together is going to be giving you luxury upon luxury, but also usefulness too. Sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of luxury, isn't it? Sometimes we just like a little bit of luxury for the sake of having luxury. But when it's so workable and usable, like these essential findings with the luxury too, it's a double whammy really, isn't it? Oh my goodness, I absolutely, look at these spacers. Okay, so we get the basic findings pack here with your 925. In here you're going to be getting 10 crimps, you're going to be getting head pins, you've got these beautiful shepherd's hooks. I love these shepherd's hooks. Now imagine that where my tweezers are now would be the earlobe. Can you see you've got that little loop there? But as I turn them to the front as they would be worn, that loop disappears. So you can have yourself a beautiful spree of gemstones falling from that loop, but the way they'll sit in the ear, it won't look like they're attached, it almost looks like they're kind of floating. It's a beautiful effect. Tiny little intricate design features like that are the things that we do with special metals like this to give it a little bit of something else for you to just play with and have fun with. You're also getting 2 of your lobster claw clasps in 2 different sizes. This is the slightly larger one of the 2. I've got to show you the pieces that I'm absolutely blown away by. These spacers. You know that very well-known charm bracelet group? This is very, very similar. You have got your spacers, sorry, let me just move that so you can see the hole through there. Wow. Large hole through these, and then you've got the texturing on the outside. Now these are textured. The texture I'd describe as, it's almost swirls. It's almost got a bit of a animal print, I suppose, feature to it, crossing upon the Aztec as well. These are genuinely beautiful rose gold spacers, they're described as, but you can use these. That on a piece of beautiful cord by itself would just be absolutely impressive. You're going to love the price for this. Should be £14.95 just for the findings, but you've got 4 of these extra little beauties as well, so that means should be £18.90 for all of this. Today though, you're gonna love it. Buy the findings pack with the 925, with the rose gold. You get the spacers for free, but then we're also taking money off the findings pack. The findings pack should be £15. You're getting it for £12.95, so we've given you precious metals we can bring to you. £9.25. There is of course a higher metal rate with your silver. You can get your fine silver, which can be 99.9% silver, but if we were to make a chain out of that, because it's so malleable, it would bend out of shape, it might even snap over time, it might droop and sag. So we give you 92.5% silver, because you've got the strength in there as well as the luxury. So this is by far the most high end we can possibly bring to you for this findings pack, because it's luxurious but it's workable as well. And then with that enveloped in rose gold.
Beautiful, beautiful. You know what I'd put that with? You know the Labradorite and what's the name pack you had earlier, the high-end one?
Oh, the rose, the Moonstone.
Moonstone, yeah, perfect, perfect.
That's gorgeous. Okay, you've got to be quick though, because I've got 22 left. I've got about 30 in baskets. Okay, so just be quick with those. 20 left for you. Okay, say that to me again. Sorry, love. The Bead Scoop? No. Oh, the aluminium beads. They're winging their way to me now with the glamorous cast. Thank you. Blimey, Charlie, what are these?
You're only getting a couple then.
Right, never has someone come up to me with 2 trays filled with beads like this. Wow. This is a clearance deal. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I am officially excited. Look at all of these. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when you're younger and you walk into kind of a sweet shop and you see all these amazing colours and textures. But then they've got a touch of the Christmas about them as well. Yeah. Because they all look like individual little baubles.
Great.
You are getting a lot. 640 beads here. So you're getting around 50 of each variety. Let me show you some of them in the colours. We've got your greens, we've got some pinks. They're all aluminium, and they've all got this beautiful textured detail within them. You've got purples in here too, reds, golds. Gosh, loads of colours. Pinks, can't even fit the pinks on. So these are all the colours that you're going to be getting in this variety. The size on these, the whole, get this. Wait, look at that. 6 mil hole. You could get so many cords through there, it's almost unimaginable. You could get even the big thick leather cords through there, couldn't you?
Yep.
These ones that I've got here are 15 by 13 mil, and they are your spacer beads. Oh, good shot there. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? Look at all the colours palettes that you've got running through. But then, so those are your large ones, but then I've got the delicate ones in the same colourways. Let me get, oh, no, wait, I've got some more colourways in here. I've got like a bronzy one there, look. And then I've got a coppery coloured. These are all in the smaller sizes. Now, can I ask you, Alison?
Yes.
What would we be doing with all of these?
Well, I think you hit the head, at this time of year, you hit the head head on the nail.
You hit the head on the nail. Oh, sounds painful. I know what you mean.
They're fab for things like kumahimo. They're actually using them. I'd use them on the bead loom, macrame, making fun pieces of jewellery, teenage pieces of jewellery. They can be funky. Use them with your wire. But Christmas deckies, I think they'd be absolutely amazing to make into Christmas deckies. Beady bead with them and make some stunning deckies. Buy some cheap plastic, very plain baubles and actually cover the outside of them and drape them down and then have them all dangling down below it so you can't actually see the original bauble. So make like a bead cap and then dangle them all down. I think they'd look fab.
They'd look beautiful.
They would, yeah. String them and hang them on your tree.
The price you're seeing now is the price that I have got a handful of people already checked out at. They've gone, oh, £50.20. Yeah, I know they're going to do an amazing price. We're not going to let you down. 640 mega aluminium bead bundle. Your price today is not £50.20. If it was, that'd be all right actually. Because for a bead like this, you'd only be paying 8 pence. These are so usable. That's all right, isn't it? 8 pennies.
Yeah.
No way did it. No way did it. I've never heard of that before. My producer just gone, oh, the computer's telling me off. She tried to type in a price and the computer went, are you sure you want to do that? £29.95. It should have been over £50 worth. You're getting it for £29.95 for all of these today. That is a phenomenal amount. That's not, you know, 9, 10p per one. It's about 5p per one now at that price point, isn't it?
Yeah. You could go to town with those. Use them almost for kits as well. If you've got a stall, use them for kits for kids to, you know, make up a bead, almost a bead kit for children to play with.
Cute idea.
And it's great because the parents don't mind paying. You know, if you've got 20 beads, and you know, sell them for £5 with some elastic or some cord.
Yeah.
Sell the cord so cheaply, and the kids can have great fun playing with those, and you're gonna make tons.
Absolutely, loads.
But the parents are happy. You know, a cheap thing for the kids to play with, and let's face it, kids are really into crafting these days, aren't they?
Massively. Absolutely, hugely. And actually, for those kids and other people who are into things like the bead looms that have been absolutely huge this summer, haven't they? The colours that we're working with here would go gorgeously with that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
£29.95 for you. Computer nearly said no, but it didn't, thankfully. You're saving yourself a massive amount. Should have been £50. Your price today for all of these 2 trays worth is less than 30. £20 saving on that. Can't say no, can you? I've got another clearance deal coming up for you. Hang on. How are you doing clearance on that? How are you doing clearance on gold wire?
What?
I know. This is lunacy. Okay. Genuinely, on Thursday, Wirework show, we have no wire in the show. Probably because Dion
pinched it all.
Has been getting one of the most popular colours of wire in 100-metre spools, and now she's about to drop it low. Okay. Genuinely, I encourage you enough. Do you know, sometimes we'll stand here as presenters, won't we, and we'll give you kind of casual little heads up as to things to expect, because sometimes we're not allowed to be blatantly honest with you in the sense of, look, I've not got many of these, and once it's gone you won't see it for ages. It happened with tanzanite, didn't it? We had tanzanite and we had quite a bit of it, and then we were kind of dropping hints of, look, we can't get our hands on this anymore. And now how often do you see tanzanite? You're lucky to see it once a week, really, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's getting like that with wire. We have had such a popular rush of people loving wire work and getting their hands on wire with amazing prices that genuinely our stocks have decreased so much. We have put in another order, but we don't know how long it's going to be. So if you want to top up on the essentials, now is the opportunity to do so. It's 1 mil, 100 metres. Should be. Congratulations, people who are getting on the lines. She's got another warning sign off the computer. Are you sure you want to take it to this price? Your price today is just Alison.
Yes.
You seen the price on that, love?
No. You're joking? For 1 mil? That's not fair. That is absolutely crazy. That's one of my staples. That is one of my staples. I'm gonna cry now.
Here's proof that it's a bit of a staple, because this, ladies and gents, is a bit of an Alison Tarry design using this. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous, Alison.
What's the brooches? They've all got 1 mil in.
I genuinely don't understand this. How have you got that for that? I did clearance wire the other day. Wasn't that right? It's a Dion clearance price. I did for you the other day 100 metres worth of 0.8 red wire for more than is on screen now.
Can't believe
I just went that. Oh, did you?
Can't believe that price.
Just get it whilst you can, honestly, because we are trying to order more in. We have got an order coming. I've got over 100 gone. I've got over 100 of these gone. Genuinely. This isn't me just bumping it up, I promise you. In fact, my producer, Helena, was so kind of perplexed by the fact we had no wire in. Yesterday, just after the show, we have our post-production meeting. She made me sit there and she got up the list of all the wires she had in, and she was like, we can't have that, we can't have that, that, we can have that, but there's only 2, we can't have that, and went through this entire list. Honestly, wire, my friends, is on the out. Now is your opportunity to get it. When it's that price point, even if you think, oh, actually, I've got half a spool of 1 mil left, so that'll be all right. I would genuinely say to you that at this time of the year, when you're making to sell, when you're making for friends, when you're making for yourself, when you're making for gifts, one of the last things you want to do is run out of the essential. And let's face it, 1 mil is an essential. It's a go-to base wire, isn't it, lovely Alison?
It is. It is. I use 1 mil in so much. I just love the wire. It's so useful. Really is so useful because it's strong enough to, I mean, you can make a torque out of it and it'll hold its own.
Yeah.
It's strong enough to do that, but it's flexible enough to bend round, to do something like that.
And these are all 1 mil pieces, aren't they?
There's a lot of 1 mil there. So, yeah, it's so versatile. It is so versatile. And if there's any left, I'll buy up the rest. See, 1 mil.
1 mil with that rattle.
Christmas deckies, you're coming into Christmas. Christmas deckies in your gold. Lots. You know, make them with those beads. Sparkly.
Yeah.
Loads.
There's so much you could do. I need to let you know, I've got 200 of these gone. I started off with almost 500 of them. That's the number trying to catch up, kind of blinking away at you. Honestly, for this colour, and it is one of our most popular colours.
Yeah. Gold and the silver, gone.
Every time.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe they're selling that off.
I would multi-buy on this deal, actually, because at that price, it's like half price, isn't it? Because it's normally how much? $27.95.
It's less than half price.
Wait, buy one, get one free deal? This is like a 53% off. Oh, she's changed her tune now. She's just worked that out, hasn't she? She said, oh yeah, I definitely have to get one at that price. In fact, I'd probably buy 2. And now I've just explained it to her and she said, actually, I'd buy 3 at that price.
Isn't that cheaper than 100 metres of 0.4 mil?
I can't get over that.
I'm sure that's normally $14.95.
What I will say is once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. 0.4 is £14.95 for 100 metres. So this is,
I thought it was.
So this is less than.
Ain't going to be around long, guys. If you don't hurry up, that number's going. Just get it. That is the bargain of the day, and we've had some pretty good bargains on today.
So true.
That is the bargain of the day.
The thing is, even if you have plenty of your 1 mil gold coloured wire and you think, I'll be fine without that, we have put an order in. I don't know how soon we're going to get it. Hopefully it will be before Christmas, but I actually can't promise that to you. I cannot promise you that at all, even for a moment. So please do treat yourself to it. Get it whilst you can, because I've only got 200 opportunities left at this moment in time. I started off with so many. It's your chance to get your hands on it whilst you can. It is so beautiful.
Becky,
it really is.
Becky, just put it with that turquoise wire.
This one?
Yeah. And I'd put that either side. I don't know if people have seen me do the plaited ones. And I'd put that together with the turquoise in the middle and the gold either side.
Yeah.
And plait it. So 3 lots of that and then braid it. Looks stunning, absolutely stunning. All with the maroony colour. Incredible. Absolute. Well, it'll go any of those colours. The copper goes beautiful with copper. Goes beautiful with antique bronze. Goes with every colour of wire we've got. Absolutely amazing. What a bargain.
That's at the bottom of your screen, the rest of it. That's at the bottom of your screen now. Look at that. Look at that.
What an absolute bargain.
It's like it's backing dancers, isn't it? Yeah. 1 mil gold wire, like the Justin Timberlake of the wire world with all of his dancers. This is at the bottom of your screen now, all of that twisted wire. Get it whilst you can. Now, listen, ladies and gents, this price point, all seriousness, is honestly not to be seen again. Dion has said, quite honestly, Well, she said she isn't going to be doing it again. She's not going to be allowed to do it again at all. And she says she really wants to sell out of all of these, even though we started off with around 500, because she wants no evidence that this price ever happened. So do get your hands on it whilst you can. There's loads of you with it in your basket. It's not the time to be chilling out. Do check it out, as it were. You have got so many treats coming up for you today. Wow, wow, says Debbie.
Yeah.
Succinct. I liked that. Wow, wow. Bonkers, 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 bonkers. I was determined not to spend any more money today, but yet again, JM deals aplenty. Thank you very much for that. This is why you have no wire. Donna, that's what it is. Oh, Muppets, we need to pass that on to management. That's why we have no wire, because we are doing 100 metres worth for £12.95. At that deal, at that price, why not treat yourself? Now, keep holding, stay on the phone where you are for me, because that is not going to stick around. I've got to move on because I've got more to squeeze in, but that won't be repeated again. Stay where you are. This is not the time to step away from the phone. Last one of the trio of Tiger's Eye. Brand spanking new. Ollie is head over heels with this colour palette. Mother Nature's go-to tone. Wow. It's like Emerald City, isn't it? That colour palette. Oh, do you like that, Alison?
Wow. With that gold wire. Wow.
Wire.
Wire. Wire.
She's really spectacular, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just absolutely incredible.
It's a special, special, special colouring that you've got. The colour itself, that should be price. Your price today for all three. You're all there. You know the price of these already. It's for 3 sizes. You're in a queue. We'll be with you. Minute and a half, but don't worry, it's worth it. Brand spanking new. Be one of the first people to own it. £14.95 for all 3 strands. You have got the 8mm, the 6mm and the 4mm in these beautiful brand new rounds. That colour is gorgeous, isn't it? It really is. It's bright, it's beautiful, it's airy, it's fun.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas, isn't it?
It's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas.
It is beginning to feel a lot like Christmas, you're absolutely right. What would you do with these in this colour tone?
Oh, sorry, that gold, I'd have to put that with gold. I think that's phenomenal. I'd mix that with some gold wire, and then I might have an amethyst cabochon or something hanging down from it.
Oh.
And use the gold within the wire work around the cabochon. Amazing, amazing. Does look a lot like.
Oh, you are right.
Yeah.
The green tiger's eye reminds me of malachite. Love it. You have summed that up. That is you hitting the nail on the head. Congratulations. I can't believe you have got me again. I was determined to just watch and not spend any more money, but you've got me again. Yasmin, we're mischievous little people. Wicked, says Susan. Hey, this is like the musical Wicked, isn't it? The green witch from that.
Again, perfect for Halloween. I mean, and again, would go with both Tiger's Eye.
Let's prove that point, shall we?
Very nicely.
We've got the Mother Nature's colour, pretty much all stems and leaves you can think of are going to be in this green, but then you've got the blooms of the petals with the pinks and the purples. You're right, they go exceptionally well, don't they? Oh my gosh, you're going to have so much fun with these, ladies and gents. You really, really are. At the bottom of your screen currently is the pink Tiger's Eye that I just showed you. Don't forget you get a triple whammy with that too. I said to my husband, I wouldn't buy anything for a while as we go on holiday in November, but I can't resist a good bargain. Please stop it. Anita, we won't, because we are so mischievous.
But you need something to take with you on holiday.
Yeah. Exactly. It's getting cold out. You've got to have something to do indoors, haven't you?
Yeah. Definitely need to take something with you on holiday.
Take something with you on holiday, please. They're an essential travel item, if anything.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Just remember to put it in the hold if you're going by plane.
Yeah.
Not in your hand luggage. Tried that.
Yeah, treat yourself. You have got lots and lots of you getting your hands on this. Congratulations. Your names have gone off my screen twice. I can have another column for you. 100 and... You've got a Wirework Christmas tree with baubles right there. Alison, I think you need to take a quick break right now. Winky face. Thanks, Natasha. Good idea, right?
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, and the thing with the Christmas trees, how many of us are using different colours nowadays? How many have got gold or silver Christmas trees or the turquoisey colours? It doesn't have to be a green tree these days, does it?
No, you're absolutely right. You're completely right.
But they'd be beautiful on a tree.
Wouldn't they? With emeralds. I want to put them with emeralds.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got another text in. Won't it be cold going on a cruise to Australia?
Well, I managed to take 3 kilos of wire on my honeymoon cruise, so an Australia cruise, you're well away.
3 kilos of wire?
Might have done.
Wowzers.
And the tools and everything.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Might have done.
Oh, a cruise to Australia, how beautiful. I worked on a cruise ship.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, for quite a while.
Wow.
Didn't get to go to Australia, though, sadly.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I did, yeah. Yeah.
Not like working here, though.
Imagine the scenery. Oh, imagine sitting out on the deck with your tiger's eye, just making something. Oh, Ania, so jealous. Oh, not many opportunities left. Got to move on. Stay where you're on the phone, so we'll be with you. Now, let me bring to you a whammy of a bundle. This, ladies and gents, you are going to adore. The great thing about this is they work together fantastically. Not because I've got the same gemstones, but because I've got the same shapes running throughout here. All of these are your irregular plain drops. 80 carats worth of the rose quartz I have in front of me. And then adding to that this beautiful rich carnelian with those seriously masculine tones running throughout there. Adding to that, getting it a little bit zesty, I've got lemon quartz. Look at the colour pop on that. That is zesty citrus tone, isn't it? 75 carats worth with these drops that we have here. I've then got your peridot. Loads on this strand. Look, note no spaces whatsoever. Just peridot on peridot on peridot. 70 carats worth on that strand. It's around 31 centimetres long. Wow. How beautiful. It's Moonstone. But the shiller to the eye is phenomenal. Oh, did you get a little bit then? Look at it. Just look at it, just winking at you. You have got 80 carats worth on that strand too. I've then got your green amethyst. Wow, February's birthstone, a delicate green to this. You can see it better to the eye, I've got to admit, but it has got a really delicate green hint just behind each one of these gemstones. Again, no spaces on this one. And then adding to the collection, oh wowzers, more beautiful lemons, and then look, iolite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strands I have here. They're beautiful because you've got the symmetry of the drop. You've got a variety of gems though. Rose quartz, carnelian, you've got your chalcedony, you've got your peridot, your moonstone, your amethyst, your quartz, and your iolite. So big range when it comes to that. Big range when it comes to colour palette, but the symmetry is working due to the shapes of these, and that means you're going to have symmetry to your pieces if you were to work these together. Your price for all of these strands, drop it like it's hot, Dion. £21.95. I'm doing this. Drop it like it's hot, and Dion's just gone to turn the air conditioning on. £21.95. That price point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strands. 8 strands I have got here for you at £21.95. So what's that per strand? 8 strands at £21.95. That's working out a few pounds, isn't it? Don't forget, less than £2.75 each Less than for iolite. No, wait, for this, look at the quality of that carnelian. I had a strand of carnelian on yesterday, and I think it was about around the £7 or £8 mark, and it flew out in absolute moments. The fact you're getting the same gemstone as part of the bundle for just over £2.75, just under £2.75, is astonishing. What would you do with these shapes, Alison? Because they're quite unusual.
God, in that Mardi Gras, the oranges and the lemons and things.
Oh, you're right.
Absolutely stunning. Oh, you could do so much. I mean, you can make your flowers. You can use them as droppers in things. You can use them as droppers below things. You're back to your simple necklace. Little droppers below the shell pearl.
Yeah.
You can use them as that. I make a lot of wire work pieces where I'll just put little droppers dotted around the intricate wire work. You could use them for that. They're so versatile. You can macrame around them and have them sticking up, so that you get that effect.
That is
you could
amazing.
Have rows and rows of them dropping down, so you could go from that beautiful orange through your lemon down to your whatever the yellow one is on the end. Sorry.
This one,
that
the lemon
one,
quartz.
Yeah. So if you put the orange, the deep lemon, and the paler lemon together and graduate it down, that would look stunning.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yep, I am on that train with you.
And the green, oh, glorious summer.
That is
so beautiful.
What a luxurious idea.
Yeah, I could keep going on with those. I really could.
Really?
Yeah.
Ladies, oh my goodness, Cass, corking, I've just thought, how good would these be with this, Cass?
Oh, yeah.
They all really, really work with this Cab collection. Look, you've got deep, rich blues that work perfectly with the iolite. You've got bright yellows that go really, really nicely with kind of the quartz and with the the chalcedony. You've got greens in here, pinky tones as well. How cute is that going together with the lilacs?
Oh, stunning.
This as a pairing would be now imagine this.
Use it to splay out. It doesn't have to be. Think outside the box. Always look at the standards, but then think, oh, what happens if I did this with it? Don't always think, oh, well, I could just use it for that. Think outside the box with it. Really do. Oh, that's nice.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh no, we've only got 18 left. Let's be quick. Let's go quick. Let's rush to the phones really, really, really quickly, because when you're getting strands for under £3 each, it's not to be missed, is it really? Sunday, if you can't treat yourself on a Sunday, when can you? Cabs. Let's have a really quick recap on these. We've got few left. We want everyone to get the opportunity to own these today. £24.95 for you. I worked out that I had around 54 of these. Well, that's a lie now, because Alison stole 4. One. Oh yeah, one that looks weirdly like 4.
It's 4 quarters.
4 quarters. That is your price point for all of these today. It is your onyx collection. Get this, 2,400 carats worth. Take a real quick little nosy at some of the pieces we've got here. You've got beautiful jet colours of the onyx. You've got these amber-like tones. You've got pinks and purples. You've got different shapes, different effects. Look at that one. Almost looks like an amber encapsulating organic, doesn't it, within there? It's beautiful. Serious big drops here too. This is your collection. £24.95 is the price point on all of those, working out pennies each. Congratulations to everyone. Now, let's do you a bit of a stash topper-upper, shall we? Are you planning on making gifts for people around Christmas time? Are you planning on making to sell pieces? If you are, there's going to be something that you always need, and that is a clasp. We're always going to need clasps to finish off our designs, because otherwise you can make a beautiful piece, but if you don't have the right clasp in the right colour that is sturdy and strong and you have faith in, we can feel a little bit awkward about giving our pieces away or selling our pieces on, can't we? The last thing you want is to create a piece, not be sure about the clasp you've created, pass it on and then think, oh, will that hold till the end of the day? Is that going to? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But if you are working with professional toggle clasps like this, these are seriously sturdy and they're really quite new to us as well. In every colour you could want for those beautiful base tones. This is a selection of your toggle clasps that we have here. You're going to be getting 10 in each colour. Do you fancy a really good nose at them? Have a little look. You've got the T-bar, and the T-bar have got the twist at the end. Do you know what it makes me think of? A weightlifting borrower. That's it. That's kind of the look, isn't it? They look like little weights for borrowers, don't they? You've then got the big loop at the bottom. Now, these are perfect as toggle clasps, but also feel free to use them in a different way. What about creating a lariat style? So what I mean by that is you just have the loop at the front of a necklace, and then that is your connector at the front, and you just have your necklace draping through there so you can alter its angles. The T-bars themselves, great for cufflinks. You've got them here in the rose gold, the gold and the silver. You're getting 30 in total. The price point, £14.95. I'm going to be honest with you, and I feel like a muppet for doing it. I feel like a traitor, a positive traitor. I ran out of clasps not so long ago, and I had to go to a very well-known store to get myself some clasps. I couldn't wait because it was a birthday gift for someone and I was seeing them that evening, and I shouldn't have left it till the last minute and realised, but I ran out of toggle clasps. I went to a very, very well-known hobbying store and bought 3 toggle clasps. Ouch. £12.95 for 3, and they were copper. Yeah, I know, and they were. I'm not even sure that they're this big actually. Why would you do that when you can get this many for £14.95? And this, again, we always do need clasps. You can make your own, absolutely, but sometimes you want the sturdiness to know that you're going to be creating a piece that's going to last. And also, as well, what about if you make a suite? What about if you make a necklace and a bracelet? If you are making your own clasps, sometimes, if you're a bit of a perfectionist, like myself, you want the clasp to be exactly the same, but if you're quite new to jewellery making, it's quite hard to do that. And that's what you want for a suite, don't you? You want that professionalism. You want the 2 pieces to fit together perfectly. Well, with this, you don't have to worry because you've got them there in your stash in 3 different colours. It doesn't matter what wire you're using because here you've got the go-to base tone colours, haven't you, Alison?
You have. And even if you're not just starting out, sometimes you want slightly different. I mean, to try and get the ends of those, you can't do that when you're making your own. You might want a slightly different look. You might want something that's, like you say, consistent, but also you sometimes don't want to spend that time that it takes you to make your own because the piece, you know, it's going to take too long.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and they
Absolutely.
are beautiful. So you just don't want to spend that time when you've got stuff there.
No.
That's already done. Or you might want the speed because you need something for now. Because you're going out tonight.
You absolutely need something for now. Can I just show you something? Get these toggle clasps because I'm about to bring you this chain and it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? Look at that. Look at that. 1 meter's worth of this rose gold chain. Let me move these over here. Now, look at this beautiful workable chain. Don't just think of chain as chain. We don't just have to think of this as something to hang your gemstones on. You can use this to encapsulate those onyx cabs. All you have to do is separate off the individual links, bend them around to cushion your cabs, and then... That was casual. No one noticed that, Alison, it's fine. No one noticed the squeaky chair. But you can encapsulate these cabs using this. You just take one of the links off and bend it around the cab and you can have that as a beautiful design. Really easily done. And you've got a meter's worth, so there's loads there. This is going to be dropped in price. Should. Oh, I love that word. Should be £10 today, though. £7.95 for you. This is fantastic. It's your rose gold flat copper chain. You can bake this into polymer. Imagine creating a polymer pendant and really simply just sticking one of those at the top. You've got a bail there made in seconds, bake it in, you're sorted. Think about how many bails you could get off this. This is a beautiful length of chain. Okay, that offer is a clearance price, £7.95, because I've not got that many of these left. Not got as many as we would want to bring to you today. We had less than 100 to start off with, and that number is going down dramatically quick. You can make belts with this. You could do beautiful, big, chunky bracelets from this with really nice focal points and charms hanging from this. You can make head brow band pieces, would be gorgeous on this. A little bit of elastic at the back, it'd make it really, really comfortable, wouldn't it? £7.95. It is a clearance price, and I have got loads and loads of people getting their hands on this, and lots of you getting it. Congratulations to you all who is getting a meter's worth of this copper plated rose gold chain. And it has got, let me just point this out to you as well, it's the links are alternate, if you know what I mean. Take a close look. So if we focus on the loops that are staring at you now, can you see they're rounded and they're high shine? But now look at the alternates. They're flattened and they've got that mottled detail. That's giving you a double whammy to your designs, isn't it? You could separate these off, so you could just make half a meter's worth of your super shiny round and then half a meter's worth of your flattened. £7.95 for you today. You've got to stay where you are, but I have got a few things to crack on and get in here. I have got for you. This, my friends, is going to be a quick one because I know how much you love these, and I've only got 50 chances. You lot go dotty over bobbins, and I have got a whole selection for you here. Now, what is a bobbin? A bobbin is this contraption that we're talking about here. You simply open it up. Your fabric, your cord is twirled around on the inside. You let out a little bit of the cord, slop it down, and then that means that you can work this cord out at your own speed, but because of the weight of the bobbin, it's keeping the tension. Great for kumihimo, great for macrame, great for friendship bracelets. These bobbins are reusable as well. Once you've used all the cord in here, bear in mind there's 10 meters of cord within every single one. Once you've used all of the cord, you just fill up the bobbin with your own cords, whatever you want, wax, satin, leather, whatever you want in here. Let's look at your colors. Multicolored rainbow strand, I love that one. Bright canary yellow. You've got your delicate go-to base colour white. You've got that rich dark blue, your bright emerald green, some pink, and your sky blue too. All of these for you today are just £70 meters worth. Great. That price for 70 meters worth of cord actually is fantastic. But when you add to that you have got reusable bobbins, that is making it even more impressive, isn't it? Reusable bobbins for you today. They're so easy to use. They're so easy. Ow, I just caught my finger in one. Didn't hurt though, because they're ergonomically designed. You have got so many goodies for you coming here, and they're stackable as well. They are stackable, so you can, you know, make it a nice neat pile with these. They're not going to get in the way for you. If you love kumihimo, honestly, that's going to make the difference between your basic designs to your really intricate designs, but you can pull both off. £12.95 for these. Congratulations. Wind the bobbin up. All of these today. KMGC81 is the code. £12.95. Got loads to fit in. Are we squeezing one more in? Okay, folks. Oh my goodness. Are you ready for a seductive sparkle? Ooh. Ooh, the ladies are in. They love a seductive sparkle. Have a look at these. These are paparazzi strands, aren't they? Don't you just feel like you're being followed by the paparazzi and they're taking loads of photos? Flashbulb moments with every single one of these. Look at them. That is a diamond-like sparkle, isn't it? That is purely due to the beautiful nature of this gemstone. It's your black agate, which for me has one of the most beautiful lustres in the gem world. And because you've got the facets on there angling around the rondelles, that means that as the light hits, you don't only get the lustre, you get that impact of the flashback to the eye as well. Triple trouble black agate. These are 8x5 mil that we've got on here. Lengthy strands as well. My price for all three I'll be honest with you. I'm used to doing the mid-show. So what happens is, on the mid-show, I come in at kind of 10:30 and you go through what you've got there. So I generally can remember what's coming up and what price points we're going to. But last night when I finished, Dion had head off, I was, you know, getting ready, couldn't remember at all what was coming up today. I did not know that was happening because I would have remembered. £9.95 for 3 strands. Ladies, what do you think?
Wow. 2, please.
Wow. 2, please. That is a phenomenal price. Congratulations to people. Your names have gone off my screen once already, but congratulations to everyone getting these. Really, really workable strands, actually, aren't they? Because you've got that base tone of the black. Did you get that bead scoop earlier on? If you want to work with your bead scoop, ladies, you're not going to believe this. You bought a findings pack, you got a bead scoop for free with over 500 carats worth of bead scoop. How nice would these be working together though? Because if you're a little bit one of those people who thinks, oh, I do love a bead scoop, but I like a bit of symmetry as well to tie it all together, you've got that here perfectly. This is at the bottom of your screen, by the way. You get the findings pack, you get a bead scoop for free. Wouldn't they go spectacular? £9.95 for all of that bead scoop. And hang on. I'm getting a findings pack, a bead scoop and 3 strands of highly faceted agate for less than £20. Rude not to. Oh, only 31 left and I look like I've got about 25 in baskets probably. So it's time for you to check those out. If you're on the phone, we will try and be with you as soon as we can. 31 opportunities for you today. I'm heading on over to the lovely ladies of the Sunday Experience. Hello everyone, how are you?
I'm gutted I didn't get that offer.
I know, sorry, not quite quick enough. How's it been going today?
Lovely, thank you.
Good.
Really good time.
You have created some beautiful pieces with those pearls.
Not very difficult though, is it? Because they're beautiful. They are gorgeous.
Tell us what you did with this.
Simple stranding really, and you know, a little dangle, bit of colour with this. I love silver anyway, but that's just stranded.
I need to let you know that sadly we did actually sell out of these ones, but we have still got some. Sorry, we have still got some of the tiger's eye though. Brand new strands. What did you think?
Oh, I love them. Absolutely love them, and I love having the 3 different sizes because you can do so much more with them. And thank you, Sheila. She really helped me with this. It's the first time I've done a comb and the first time I've used sort of the wire in that way. So I had a really good fun with
That's
that.
the first comb you've done?
Yes.
Amazing.
That is absolutely amazing.
But I loved it because you can actually see all round the tiger's eye, so you can get all of the different chatoyancy, is it? Is that the
Yeah,
one?
absolutely.
Yeah, so I loved that.
Oh, did you have fun today then?
Oh, we had great fun, thank you.
Oh, good, I'm so glad.
Well, you
right.
can see.
I'm shimmying over, shimmy. Hi, Maureen.
Hi, Rebecca.
Maureen has got a cracking bag, I've got to say, and I've got my eye on it. How's your day been, Maureen?
Been fantastic.
How long have you been jewellery making for?
For 5 years.
5 years?
5 years now, but I love the wire work the most.
Do you? Is that your go-to niche?
It is, yeah. And I'm really inspired by Alison at the moment.
I can tell.
We all are.
She paid her to say that. You can tell with the shoe.
I love making that. I really did.
Isn't that beautiful? Did you have fun with it?
I did, yeah. It took me about a week to do it, but I've done it.
But it's worth it.
Definitely.
Talk to us about your pieces that you've made. This is from the bumper bundle that you were given. How did you create your cab effect?
I've done the swirls round and then joined them together. And I made the loop on the top afterwards and done the basket weave.
I love that ring.
Which one? Yeah. Oh, that one.
You're not having it,
Oh!
So I declined it.
Fighting over it.
We'll see. We'll see. I could be pretty quick when I want to be. Thank you very much, Maureen, for showing us that. Move over one more. Hello.
Hello.
Gorgeous mooncake necklace.
Thank you.
How's your day been today?
Brilliant, because I came here with not a lot of confidence. I've not been doing it very long, but these girls and Sheila, I'm going home with bags of confidence. I'm going to be more adventurous now.
Are you? And what are you going to...
as well?
Yeah, I'm going to a bridal workshop as well.
Fab. You have worked with a lot of colour here. Do you like colour as a general?
Normally I'm a bit more conservative. I don't mind a stone like the mooncake that's already got lots of colour in it, but I'm going to be more adventurous.
You have
Definitely.
created some beautiful, really wearable pieces.
Oh, yeah. That didn't need any more than the good rose. I love rose gold.
That's stunning.
I do. I love rose gold.
It's absolutely beautiful collection. It really, really is. So we've all had lots and lots of fun today. Oh, I'm really. Have you been buying in the shop, ladies? Oh, not yet. No, you can't. You've got loads of gemstones to take home with you, though. Good. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. If you do want to get involved with the Sunday experience, have a little look on our website, and that will tell you exactly how to do so. Right, ladies, I've got to go this way. I'm going to come and say goodbye in a bit.
Go that way.
Yeah, you go that way.
Thanks a lot.
That ring's got my name on it. It's got my name on it, yeah? Hello, Alison. Well, I didn't expect to see you here.
It's weird being over here.
It's nice to have you.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm all right. Which side would you like me?
I don't know, wherever you want, love.
Can I put that in?
Say that to me again, Dion. What have you made with your challenge?
Might have a little ring. I was going to go for something a bit fancier, but someone dropped some cabochons in on me.
Look at this!
How simple do you need? Because the colours in that are brilliant.
That quality is phenomenal. Yeah. That quality is astonishing, isn't it? This, don't forget, is from the beautiful duo that we gave to Alison earlier on. You had the coins. You had the coins in the Labradorite, and you had the rondelles too.
And the zigzag wire.
This is using the twister, the crinkler, the crinkler tool. How did we do this then?
Well, I just made 2 long lengths of crinkles. I would refine the design, so I'd find a better way of fixing them there. I'd actually wrap them round instead of I made them and then threaded them on.
Got you.
So I'd actually wrap them round it to give it, to stop them moving so much.
Got you.
But what a bit of fun. It's great.
And then you finished it off with the crinkler clasp?
Yeah.
How clever is that? This is coming up on your screen now, the crinkler tool, with your crinkle clasp. I love.
Which isn't quite finished, but.
And you got your cabs in as well.
Yeah,
this is a request to have them in. Simple wire wrap cabs.
Yeah. No, I had to go because the prong one is actually with twisted wire.
Oh, gorgeous.
So just to have a go. I've not played with the twisted wire in that effect before. But those 2 cabochons, the markings were phenomenal. So you just want to keep the wire off it almost, and let the stone sell itself, because they are beautiful.
It is so exceptional. Yeah. It really is beautiful. Thank you so much for these. Now, tell me, lovely lady, when are you next with us?
Well, I might be here on Thursday with. Oh, let me think. It's a Becky lady. I'm not quite sure what she's like.
It's with me. Wirework show.
A Wirework show, and a little bit.
Oh, so much for joining me this morning. I greatly appreciate it. My name's been Rebecca Edican, and after the break, you've got Fiona. See you very, very soon.